dummy.
Shit get lost in the cover.
Yeah, that be in the sheets and stuff. Yeah.
Flop.
There you go. They're right there. I got
I ain't never lost no box.
Yeah, they right there. But they be in the bed, but you have to look for them. I ain't
Man.
saying they gone forever. But
The
you gotta
crazy
look
shit,
for 'em.
this some wicked shit, fool. The crazy shit is that's the kind of shit that the girl watch on TV. She watching something called It Is Evil or something like Y'all that. It's cuss a- too much. Sorry, but it's something like that's life. But it's something on TV where they just showing evil, real situations that has happened, and one of the girls is on there, and her stepdaddy. I ain't even want to get into that, but she's a grown lady, still in her underwear, and she's thinking that she lost her underwear.
So
But it's-
somebody was stealing her underwear?
Stepdad. But it's worse than that. He was killing people over here, and she's the one that lived to tell a story. So that the shit that women watch is evil, fool. Like the shit that girl watch.
Yeah,
that
like
shit is evil, fool. Like
I know
that. It
that.
is evil.
SVU.
No,
that
no,
shit
no.
weird.
Nah, that shit fake.
Oh, that shit, yeah.
I'm talking about the
600
real
pound people. That's
That should be funny.
pimple popper.
That shit good to sleep to.
Nah, I'm.
He
just,
talking about shit like snapped.
yeah, nigga, she gonna kill your
True
ass.
crime.
Nigga, I don't care about you being 100 pounds overweight, nigga. She gonna kill you.
How to hide him, bro.
Nigga, you're dead. That's the shit that they watch and find, and it'd be weird. And I'd be like, hey, I remember you was like, you ain't like watching, because I'd be watching shoot 'em up, bang bang shit before we go to sleep. And she'd be like, I don't want to watch that dark stuff before I go to sleep and people getting killed.
But watch Snap.
Watch now.
They're gonna watch
Shit
Snap
that
and
actually
It Is
happened.
Evil. Then, right, nigga, I'm watching a movie. I'm watching Sylvester Stallone.
Watching Rambo.
You watching John James down the street who live over there and really kill somebody, but
Sisters Who Kill.
Don't name them.
yeah, like.
That's
But
crazy.
but that I think it's on Max, and is if you're into that, they be having some real serious real stories on there, and niggas really be crazy, fool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker crazy,
no,
man.
no.
Make no mistake of it.
Right.
But the girl really crazy. Now I be watching myself now.
Y'all miss me?
Not for real.
It was a good pod.
You wanted to be missed?
Yeah.
You was over there thinking about it.
Oh, I was missed.
I think they missed me.
I was missed.
By
Yeah,
who?
yeah, I know.
Tyler?
I know when y'all miss me.
Tyler G Boss.
I know when y'all miss me.
I mean, we had a little quick segment at the very start to give you your props, and after that, we didn't talk about you no more.
I don't remember.
I know.
Y'all must. Cause that must be what y'all cut out.
No, you cut it off.
Well, you got to talk to G Boss.
Yeah, see,
exactly.
yeah.
He cut it off before the intro. Before the intro music.
No, I listened to the intro. I told you. I made it to Jeffrey Dahmer still being alive.
Didn't that mean you heard us talk about you? Because we talked about you in the intro.
I don't remember y'all saying nothing good.
No, now we ain't gonna do that. Now what we about to say good?
You said I gave you your props. Don't that mean good stuff?
Yeah, well, props was hey, he's with his family doing the man thing. Not that we miss him, that we want to talk to him. That's different.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, man, he was doing what the man's supposed to do.
I know I'm being missed. But here we go. You tuning in to the Dummies podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm Joe.
I'm Todd.
Man, thank you for the intro.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 309. Yes, 309 consistent episodes from the consistent group. Back in this thing, man, it feels good because the lights are shining down on my skin. Yeah, that's real glow. You see me, dog? Real glow. I know y'all missed me last week. I can tell by how y'all looking at me. They looking at me like, yes, Mr. Miyagi's back. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave y'all, but I'm back in this thing. But now y'all boys held it down, man. It's good to be back, man. I hate when I miss the pod. Who'da made me miss it? But it's cool.
You're welcome. Hold on.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
What I took from that was when you say who made you miss it, I was thinking it was because of the shout out that I gave you to last week's intro.
No.
But I see that's not what it was.
No, who'da made me miss it? They ain't gonna get mad. Like, when you come back? Nigga, such a... Nigga, why you tell me? Nigga, I did.
I follow the universal rules.
I mean, the rules is the rules, so
all I
everybody
did.
couldn't
I
move.
followed
But
the
but you
universal
didn't realize that I wasn't gonna be able to make it at all Sunday. He told me what time you gonna be back.
Well, no. I realized it at the time that I said that, but I also wanted to double check you. Like, you sure you ain't gonna be back, nigga?
See, look.
Are you sure? I did that.
He
I
was
ain't gonna lie,
nervous.
I did. I was nervous. Because I
He
was
was
like,
nervous.
we still gonna come in here and get an hour and 52 minutes without you.
He was
You know
nervous.
what I'm saying? So,
Man, you sure you ain't gonna be back?
yeah,
I'm like, who the man? Listen, I got all the confidence in you, man. I know y'all can do it.
Look, that ain't what happened.
He just admitted he called me to double check because you sure you're not gonna be back?
Well, I got a text. You know the response I got?
What it was?
No. That was all I got from him. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Nothing on how to formulate a plan. Nothing else.
Well, you
So
know.
the rest of the plan was mine and Todd's and King. You're right.
Oh no, y'all. I'm not talking about the hold down part. I'm just talking about the part how he was like, "You sure you're not gonna be back, man?"
No, yeah.
I'm like, "Who did I believe in you? You can do this, son."
I'm sure you're wrong right there.
It be on like on my.
Had to get a pep talk.
Yeah, you know, like when Mufasa come back to tell Simba that he can handle it. Like, you got it, man. You know.
Nah, man. And then in part 2, you realize that Simba was like, I don't need that nigga.
Dummy.
Nigga, man,
I think at this
I'm
point,
Simba.
any variation of somebody missing or whatever, we still can put out a quality episode.
Think so?
I believe so.
How many 2-mans you did?
A lot.
Okay. You think you and Todd could do a 2-man?
He gonna have to talk.
And yes or no is the question.
Yes, because he would have to.
Okay.
I can't just be sitting here talking to myself.
You and G-Boss could do a 2-man?
No, because that shit just gonna be a lot of yelling.
I could do a 2-man with G-Boss, I think.
If it was a 2-man, I'd get a mic, nigga. I wouldn't have to yell.
Yeah, I could do a 2-man with G-Boss.
Those are facts. You would actually have a microphone.
I would definitely give him a mic.
Gucci
too.
Man is the best rapper ever.
That's fine. That's conversation.
And then I'll be like, no.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's what you're
there you
supposed
gotta
to
pause.
But I'm not gonna continue on with the conversation. So
Well, we learned last week that we all probably will. We gonna keep a conversation that don't need to be going on. We gonna keep it going on.
Those are facts. Definitely.
everybody had about 15 to 20 minute weeks last week.
Yeah.
Nah, not me.
Nigga, if I grab a microphone,
I'm blaming that one on Todd. Todd shit was out.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Don't apologize though. 'Cause
Hey, but when Todd go, you just gotta let him go. That should be entertaining. I'll be looking at his ass like, you know what I'm saying?
you be sad like I wish that was me.
No.
Yeah,
When he go, he go.
I wish Todd was me with his rope chain on. Don't tuck it. Now you want to tuck it.
That nigga tucked his shit quick, didn't it?
Got money around here.
But man,
Lil.
but then for real, it feel good to be back. But where we at with it though, Hoop?
Where we at? Good week, man. Cool week, man. Good week. Did work. Had some fun at work as well. You know what I'm saying? Got an opportunity to do some things that I didn't know I could really do until I did it. Got an opportunity to shoot some headshots, some corporate headshots for Alabama Power. And I came in prepared, came in ready. I never did it before, but I know I've been preparing myself to do it forever. So once I did it, it was just seamless and smooth, and the results came out real well. But I like having that opportunity, man. But that was the highlight of my week. Got sad a little bit, you know what I'm saying? That's why you got to talk to your kids more when they get older. You know what I'm saying? Before going down there, I was like, I'm hollering at my daughter. We're going to go do something, eat, whatever. She on spring break at the beach.
ain't told you
I
nothing.
didn't even know it was spring break. And then I think about it even more. So, nigga, I ain't never used to tell my mom it's spring break at the beach unless I'm coming home. So, you know what I'm saying? So, that was cool, man. That still was fun. And I'm glad that she's getting out, growing older, going and do things like that.
She out
Did it-
with other college students, well, like her college
it's
friends.
Like 10 of them.
Oh, okay.
Like
Did it
10
hit your pocket? Or
That's even more.
He,
so why I
didn't know.
You know.
So that's
hell
even
no.
more so why I'm happy, nigga. Because if you can go, nigga, if I was going on a little trip with y'all in college, I ain't call mom, but let me get some money to go here. You know?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It fell within the budget of the
But
budget.
at that age, like
10 of us.
you could go on a trip, yeah, kind
Nigga,
of
10
cheap.
of us, back then, I don't know about now, but back then,
Back
10
then,
of us,
yeah.
nigga, we got to put $20 in and we could get an Airbnb.
That's kinda
Nowadays,
crazy.
that shit like $5,000 or some shit.
Yeah.
to go
I'm
to the
thinking about
beach.
shit like that now. Like, that's coming up next year for me. Like, nigga finna be going on trips and shit. I don't care at this point. Like, nigga, you 18, nigga. You
Hey, you better
in college. Go for what you know.
And if you figure it out, especially, and I commend her for doing that, for figuring it out on your own to be able to go do that, go do it. Go have fun.
Very dope.
Yeah.
But that's my week, man. Was that and the regular work week. How was your week?
Pretty good week. I took my day this time. Hoop.
I
Took it
commend
Friday.
you. I commend you.
Did absolutely nothing.
Need those.
A couple of things needed to be addressed and cleaned up at the house. I ain't do that shit. Like I did nothing. I ain't do
They
nothing.
said, motherfucker it.
Yeah, got up.
Let them figure it out.
Right. I'm talking about
Y'all
I
got it.
relaxed, because I had been going. Like I had picked up a couple of shifts and shit. So it was just kind of like my relaxation day. And the girl, she kind of pushed it because I said I wanted to do it. So she was just like, yeah, you should. You've been going a little hard since Mardi Gras and before when I was working for Mardi Gras.
And does that feel even better when they be like, you should do it too?
Yeah,
When you get it from them, or you be like, oh, nigga, I'm chilling hard.
for sure. I ain't gonna even lie. Like when she kind of like seconded, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go and do it because we tend to put the blinders up. Like we got to do this, or I'm just gonna go and push through. And I got the weekend coming, but I had to work yesterday, so Friday was perfect. Yesterday went back to the grind, but it was just more so of a sit down, watch the comedy shows. I got paid for doing that shit. The We the Ones tour, it's pretty dope. So if it's ever in your area, I know they got Nashville or something coming up. Y'all got an opportunity to get tickets. Go check them out, man. Them boys pretty funny. They doing a pretty good job.
Hey,
production wise, they put some money into the tour.
I hope they stream it. You think they streaming?
I hope so too.
Did you see cameras?
I saw some cameras, yeah, but I think it was more so about the screens that they had in there, this interaction with the audience and that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
I looked into it.
I don't know if it's going to be recorded or put out, but it should be. I will say that. And the boy funny, man.
Tickets was high as hell, boy.
They were.
It was?
Man, me and the girl looked into it, and I was like,
What you call high?
I wait till they call Netflix. Come on Netflix. For per person, and then that 108 really turns into a couple about $400 because of the parking, because of the surcharges, because of the fees. So 400 plus to really go see it.
Yeah.
And maybe we sound like.
And like I said, I forgot
Groupon
production wise, the boy put on the show and they were funny. I can't lie. So that was yesterday, and today we here, man. Looking forward to the week upcoming. If your kids are in school, you know this is a big week for them. They got ACAP testing. That's the state required test. Try to make sure they have a good night's rest prior to going in to take that test. Get them fed before they go in, because the main thing they look at is reading scores, reading and math. That's it. Want to make sure your kid is on the right level per grade. So push your kids in bed early. Make sure they up early, getting a good breakfast so they can go in there and be successful on their test, because that's all they seem to care about.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. That's a good tidbit. Very important.
Right.
But I just wanted to ask y'all a question. Because I tried eating breakfast before, and I flunked the fuck out of
That shit made me no smarter.
That shit. Hey, look, I was like 3rd, 4th grade. I went and got Wheaties, because they said that the
I'ma
shit.
do good.
Yeah,
I'ma read
nigga
well.
ate some Wheaties, and nigga had a little piece of toast and shit. I went in that bitch. Nigga did not do better on that goddamn test.
I appreciate you for being that guy, because I was thinking it in my head, but I didn't want to be that guy. But
Yeah, that's why I let them finish the seriousness.
Like, nigga, I ain't
yeah.
But no,
Feed them little niggas.
sleep and breakfast ain't make me
But see,
smarter.
that's the thing.
I
I
still
think-
It ain't gonna
know.
make you know anything, but
still
it's
ain't
just
know.
gonna not make you energy.
So you won't go to
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah.
Hey, nigga, I ate and got sleepy. Okay, that's me. And when I eat, I get sleepy. I don't give a fuck how
Even
smart
if
you think
on
I
a good
am.
night's rest.
Sleepy.
Damn.
Nigga, you ain't never had an 8 hours sleep and woke up and ate a big breakfast and was sleepy immediately after breakfast?
Not after breakfast.
Yes, nigga, that's when you take the best naps, nigga, after big brunch breakfast, nigga. Ooh, eat you some pancakes, eggs,
Nigga got excited, guy.
a breakfast sandwich, nigga, you going back to sleep, nigga. No doubt about it. I am.
That was my week, though. Joe, what about your week, bro?
It was a cool week. Brother-in-law and sister-in-law was in town. Always good to see them. Went to a squadron game. Had
So you pointed out big flow seats.
pretty good access. You know what I'm saying?
Toes on the baseline.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hollering at the players and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
How's squadron look though? Because you know normally sometimes we'll see players from like who went to Bama, who went to Auburn. Like any players they got that's special.
It was some players out there. It was some good ones. They should like, damn, you here? But I can't think of their names. I wouldn't want to say their names because I just said what I just said.
You don't want to downplay.
Yeah, but like a lot of times, maybe not here as much, but the one in near Sacramento, sometimes they play like, you know how Bronny played for the Lakers sometimes, and then he played in the G League. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of them do that every now and then. So it'd be like NBA players, but that was cool. He invited all of us to come to the NCAA tournament next year in
When's that?
New York.
When?
I told you but I can't remember.
No, you just said NCAA. Last time you said
Summer
Summer League, nigga. You told us Summer League.
No, Summer League in Vegas and the conference tournament in New York.
Gotcha. So you didn't tell us that. No, you didn't tell us
You didn't
that.
tell us that.
Okay.
You only told us Summer League. So that's what I'm saying.
telling you now.
So now that's why I'm asking you to explain. So
What conference?
Yeah.
Whatever the Big East is called.
Okay.
It's gonna be in
I'll take
Madison
Big
Square
East.
Garden. I know that.
Big East. Nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga. Yeah.
So he invited all of us. Got to.
So I got a
Never
question.
mind.
I'm being nosy. What does an invite mean? I come and I pay for everything, or I come and I get some comp tickets, some. We
You get a
looked
free
out for?
ticket.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to pay for everything else. Though.
That nigga want a plane ticket.
No,
He want his hotel covered.
Hey man, I'm at that
Hotel
point.
covered.
His
What's
food
the part
covered.
Hey man, that's where I'm at in my life. Yes, nigga.
I hear you.
Invites are different when you get older.
Nigga, this is your college visit? Yeah.
That nigga had think he on a recruit trip, didn't he?
No, nigga, hey, I will say
Dummy,
that
dummy,
my recruiting visit as an adult is better than the college one. So yeah, I expect different things when I'm invited somewhere. I expect different.
Where you went to a recruit visit as an adult?
I won't say, but there's been places that say, "Hey, come down here. We want you to take a look at this, to shoot this, to give us ideas about this." That
That's
has
a
been
job, Pootie.
no.
He says
You got to pay for it, right?
That's why I dressed it up the way I dressed it up. Can't get right.
My boy had on his
I don't
helmet,
understand.
shoulder pads.
that's that
and
shit that
everything.
you can't verify, so he can get away with telling that bullshit.
Yeah,
on
no,
here.
no, no,
Yeah, man, I went this place. It was good. Yeah,
A lot of
so-
times people would invite you places and they play for because they invited you. Like a lot of niggas be like, "Hey, I'm gonna invite you." Hey,
So your invite is to the game.
well, I've had people pay for the game as well as to get to the game, but that's just me. But go ahead, my bad.
So people just be paying for you to fly out to go to a game?
I've had that.
You done got
Not,
flued out.
not flown out. Not flown
Dummy.
out.
Who done
But
got
hey,
flued out?
But hey, I've had people who invite me to a place to, hey, if you come here, we're gonna pay for your stay here. I've had that. Yes, I'm sorry if you haven't.
Yeah, it's a
But I
business
have.
owner that that's rightfully so with the business that you do. They should
No,
pay
he
for
said
your
it's not a
accommodation.
job, though.
It's not, and that's what. So,
Just
he's right.
just off GP.
Hey, y'all come out here. I got your stay. I've had that.
All right.
So that's why I said that.
You said, "Come out here, I
invites-
got your stay,
Yeah,
but not your plane ticket."
but still, I got your stay. Then I got your game. Then it's just different. Go ahead, man. I don't want to get into it anymore. That's all I'm trying to. I've been trying to say it, man. I'm
Hell no,
sorry.
you-
Like invites are different. Like sometimes when people invite you places, they play for everything that they invite you
So
to, and
you
I've
ain't-
done it as well. If I
you ain't
invite
him, huh, who?
if I've invited somebody somewhere, I pay for you to get here, and I pay for your food while you're here, and I pay for you to go out.
Cap,
Call it what you want.
cap,
That sounds like a lot, Hoop.
It is a lot. I ain't saying it's not.
cap.
That's fine.
They ain't him, huh? Who?
I'm not either.
Like,
That's why I'm asking. That's exactly what I'm asking, man. I
I'm
don't
just kidding,
know.
Hoot. I'm sure that has happened.
Never.
But
Okay. But
You want to bet? You want to bet?
how can you prove that?
By calling the person that it's been done to.
No, Hoot, I would not.
I know
like
you
to
don't.
bet.
So shut up and finish your week.
I don't want your mama to have to tell me
It
that.
ain't my mama. It ain't my mama.
I paid for my baby to come down here this weekend.
Ain't my mama.
Okay.
That nigga claim when he go home from autograph. That's crazy.
Baby, I give you a little gas money.
Tax write off.
got you somewhere to stay.
Okay.
Tax write off, baby.
Yeah. But but besides that, shit, I ain't really do nothing. Happy St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. The
It's tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Got what green? Get pinched.
I
um
didn't even realize that.
the weather kind of messed up the weekend because it'll be a parade and I don't think I'm gonna get my
Hey,
green
I
beard
think
this
I
year.
have a bad version of it in my head because the last time I really remember St. Patrick's Day was the weekend before COVID really kicked in.
Yeah, this
Me
is
and-
five.
me
This
and
is the
Liz-
5-year anniversary.
Me and
of
Lil
it.
DJ went on the south side over there by Hattie B's and had the little St. Patrick's Day.
If you remember, it really ended on my birthday. You remember when we took the bus that Monday?
I didn't make
everything
it.
got
I
shut
didn't make
down.
it. I ain't make it.
Oh, see, you ain't a good friend.
But I do remember
you
that,
was
though.
getting flued out.
Probably.
Probably.
Shit, I was doing good business.
Yeah, you had other stuff to do. But yeah, well, that was my week. What about you, Stark?
Cool little week, man. Mr. Pod, y'all boys held it down per usual. Didn't expect anything less. Been running on the go. Kind of switching up the schedule. We just found out, man, you know, we've had a nice 5-year run being at the house, and now it's time to go back into the office. So bittersweet, but in a weird kind of way, I'm actually like, I guess, excited for getting back to a sense of normalcy. Like, I don't want to deal with the commute. I don't want to deal with putting on clothes and shit every day. I was realizing, like, nigga, I'm only putting on tennis shoes on Thursdays and Sunday when I come here. Mm-hmm. But, like, getting back to just putting on clothes and the hustle and the bustle of the week. But so I'm not really tripping. A lot of people, I'm so sad. I got to go to work. Nigga, that's what everybody got to do.
Right.
Y'all shook the world up with this.
Yeah, like, we didn't have 5 long goddamn years. But but yeah, it you know, that was cool. Thoughts and prayers to anybody affected by all the storms yesterday. We had some bad storms roll through. Pretty much everywhere looked like they had them, but the whole state of Alabama was under a tornado watch, basically a warning, except for small little pockets. Tornado did touch down in our area. No damage on our end, but it's just crazy to see. I don't know if y'all saw that, but all the different people mad that tornadoes didn't, like, that they hunkered down and prepared, but nothing happened.
Y'all weird.
That's some weird shit.
Yeah.
Definitely
Early dummies.
weirdos.
Early dummies.
Oh yeah, that could. Yeah. I got a special
Put that
place
on
for
the
y'all
back
this
end.
week. Yeah. I
Put
got
them over there in that corner.
got a special place for y'all this week. But it's crazy, like, you getting mad at meteorologists and stuff for predicting bad weather. They can't necessarily tell you, hey, the tornado gonna hit on 3rd Street. Like, they don't know, but they just know that this is enough.
At 5 p.m.
This is enough of a bad atmosphere that this is going to probably happen. I just can't tell you exactly where. I have a good idea, but, like, I don't know. Like, it's kind of crazy because I know a lot of people was just saying, like, oh man, I done prepared and disrupted my whole day and ain't shit happened. Good.
They stupid.
Right,
I stayed
motherfucker.
home.
That's
stayed,
a good thing.
Right.
I stayed
Yeah,
home.
because what did you really do? You saying prepare. What
Went to
you really do?
Sam's and got some toilet tissue, some shit.
Well, I know somebody told me that they
Some
had
bread.
errands to run and they didn't get to run their errands because they thought the weather was gonna be
Today's
so
a
bad.
beautiful day.
Right.
Yes.
Look at today.
It's pretty
It
outside.
is a gorgeous day.
Nigga, I got my little storm closet ready for us, me, the girl, and the dogs to get up in there. We chilled at the house. We relaxed and we stayed woke and stayed close to it. And so I'm super glad. We prayed about it once it didn't happen or didn't hurt any of us.
Where
And
your spot?
it's under the stairs. I got a closet.
How big is that closet?
Enough
Oh,
for us to
it's
get in there
just
if
small.
a fucking
They
tornado.
say you want a smaller space.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's small.
Gotcha.
But they say
it's-
under the steps is the best one.
Yeah, we under the steps. We got a closet under there, and it's good enough for. I put 2 chairs in there for me and her. We got a little space for the dogs on the floor because we're the only ones within the house. So if it happened, we run in there and we stayed downstairs watch TV.
Did you have your helmet?
I didn't have any, so I wanted one. Nigga, I'm gonna put a hat on.
What's your UAB helmet on?
I don't have one.
How you don't have a UAB helmet?
Cause them, believe it or not, them niggas used to be strict food. They were like, turn our helmets in. We want our helmets back. Give us, and some people didn't. But I was one of the ones who was stupid enough to follow the rules, and I gave it back.
Yeah, because they was gonna try to charge you, hold up
Yeah, I
graduation.
don't-
and stuff.
exactly. You ain't gonna get your
You
certificate.
should have called me on that, B.
I should have. Well, you had something different. You went to the All-Star game.
Yeah, but you should have called me on that.
I should have
knew-
just
I
kept
knew
it.
people.
And if they would have bothered me for
No
that,
graduation.
looking back at it, I had graduated before it had happened anyway, because I graduated before I actually finished classes.
Hey,
so I graduated.
Should have
then
called
went
me
to
on
class.
that, B.
I should have just
I
kept the shit.
would have made sure that you would have been taken care of.
I should have just kept the shit. But I got jerseys and shit. But a helmet,
Get a new one.
I ain't no
Yeah,
helmet.
get a new one.
Nah, I want to. If I had one, I would want an authentic one. I don't want
The
to.
who the
I was
hell?
talking around about that because
I don't want
they
no
were talking about helmets and stuff. I was like, nigga, I want my green.
I want the one I
want
wore.
this bitch
I was about to say, you
fancy.
want the who
But
the hell?
I'll take
I
it
want the
though.
one I want the one I wore.
So if they gave
I
you one of
feel
the
you.
clean white ones with the logo we had, you wouldn't take it.
I don't know what I would do with it. I don't know. Like me,
Put it in the case.
I wouldn't put it in the case. Me personally,
Oh,
I
my
wouldn't.
boy gonna wear his shit to work. Goddamn.
No,
he
I'm
gonna
gonna-
drive it. His
No,
shit.
that bitch gonna be.
He
in
wanna
it's
use.
gonna- It's gonna be in the corner of the garage, and I forgot it's there. Cause it
Got an
ain't.
office now.
So you don't even need one then,
I don't.
basically.
I don't need one.
Okay. Well,
You don't put your jerseys up?
They're
Like
on-
frame 'em?
Yeah, they're on my. I didn't frame them.
no, he got to be thumb text.
Yeah, I'm big thugging it, nigga. They hanging up in my garage right now, thugging it.
Hootie, you're not this person anymore.
Who did nail this shit up there, bitch?
Hootie, you got a couple of dollars. You could go get a frame.
I don't care, man. That shit costs too much money.
No, it don't. That's
do.
what I'm telling you.
To have that shit sealed and put in one of them, that shit costs too much.
$20.
No, it don't.
I had frames.
I have a wife who went and looked into that shit to get it specialized made and put in the thing, and that shit cost a couple $100 to really get it sealed right. That's a couple $100, my boy.
Now that big box do cost. That
shit
frame
cost
alone
money, man.
costs
That
a
shit
little
ain't
bit.
no $20, my boy.
Yeah, it
If
costs
it
a little
was,
for
it'd be
that.
in there. So no, nigga, we've researched that. So it's just hanging on the wall, and it's fine. It's there. I know what it is.
But you should do it.
Gotta add some command strips to my
I don't give a fuck. I ain't even gonna. I don't
You a
give fuck.
legend, nigga. Fuck wrong with you?
That's why I want that shit hung up. I want to remember it like that, like such, nigga. I want that shit to hang up and be gritty on the wall with cobwebs on that.
That boy
bitch.
know he can flip that bitch. Dog.
I wanted to have cob. My shit got cobwebs and dust on it, nigga, and that's what I wanted to be like. So I go in there every night and then blow on it. Pause.
Why you said pause? What you was thinking about when you saying blow on it?
Can you get right? Q can't get right.
I'm asking.
Cue it
I
up
tell you,
there.
that's my new thing for pause. I want to know what you niggas thinking. I have to pause.
Blowing on stuff is wild.
Blowing on stuff is wild.
You blowing your food when it's hot?
Top of that.
Pause.
That's a little gay.
To blow on your food when it's hot?
Yeah.
God damn, boy, y'all niggas.
That water be doing that time. Ain't no man supposed to do that. Ain't no man supposed to have a hot tongue. Whoa, man, stop slurping.
So you can't blow on
No.
As a man,
No. You see
like if
it's
you
hot.
eat some soup or so you can.
You see it's hot?
no. You need to sit there and wait till it cool off.
Yeah.
You gotta stall. You gotta stall.
Yeah,
Wait
you
that
gonna
shit
be
out,
right.
baby.
Boy, y'all have
Ain't no
reached a
man
new level of toughness.
No man
goddamn.
supposed to be too hungry, man. You gotta wait.
Just wait. Put it in the refrigerator if
Just
you're
go
in a
eat that
hurry.
shit hot, nigga.
Mr. Man,
Get your halitosis.
Y'all boy tough, man. You can't even
it
blow
ain't
your
us.
food.
It ain't us that's tough.
Who made that rule?
Society.
You got to break the banana.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I do that. Nah.
Well,
That's a rule that
I
I
will
can't
say
do.
I bite it. I just don't peel my shit
nah,
too far.
I peel my
I
shit.
give it a short peel. I give it
Shake
a
that bitch.
no. I
You
give
like
it a short
shrimp. You like shrimp version.
shrimp peel. I bite the shrimp.
It's the same thing. That's crazy.
Before niggas start calling
So that-
glizzards, I was still.
So that
doing
nigga had the pills on his nose.
Don't have
goddamn.
no full peel. You can't have.
Nah, that nigga had a peel
Oh,
on
it can't
his.
be too long.
Yeah, fool.
Okay.
So you
just
put
a
your
little bit.
So you
Yo.
put your shit face to face.
The base of it can't be too long.
Whoa.
That's crazy. Y'all boy wild for
You
that.
gotta have a little base.
Um,
I just need a little
Shake
bit.
that hoe.
Oh man.
did y'all see the story this week? American news. This is just. I mean, this is sad. You can't even eat the Girl Scout cookies. They saying that they found a lot of heavy metals and shit in America's favorite Girl Scout cookies.
In 100% of them at that. So all of them
wild.
bad. Not only some of them are bad, all of them bad.
Yeah. And I just had some Thin Mints when I seen that shit.
Damn it.
Thin Mints.
Yeah, that shit trash. What the fuck? Niggas,
That Girl Scout
niggas who eat mint as a candy is wild.
That's wow.
As a sweet nigga, any nigga who eat a mint flavored as a sweet is a wild. You got a wild taste buds.
Yeah, you got a while. Yeah, you go far.
I don't like the thin mint. Like
Do you eat
Any
peppermint?
mint.
not as a candy. I eat it as a breath refresher.
About the little
But you-
Peppermint's not is the same.
It's
as
not-
You don't
mint.
eat minted gum?
Not for
green
fun.
mint.
No,
No.
not for fun.
No.
What do you eat it for?
Just a breath refresher, nigga. If
But
I'ma
you saying
eat a-
just go
Yeah,
to
if
the
I'm
stove.
gonna get a cookie, nigga,
It's
I want
a beautiful day
I want a
outside,
lemonade, nigga. I want a cookies and cream. I want a not a mint.
But y'all, this is some
A
tough
thin
shit.
mint? That's wow.
Yeah, mint flavor for
Can't
fun
blow
is
your
wild.
food. You can't eat mint shit.
Not for fun. Now you could do it because it
I used to like mint chocolate chip ice cream.
You got a wild flavor of ice
got a
cream
wild flavor
that you
as
like.
well.
I don't eat it as much.
Yeah,
but
nigga,
I used to like that shit.
I like cookies and cream, vanilla, strawberry, banana.
Butter pecan.
That's
I
that
can say
grandma
that about
shit.
your strawberry.
Butter. No, that's not an old
That
person.
shit garbage.
But it's not a mint
Strawberry?
flavor. Nah, you can say it's garbage.
That shit
but
garbage.
that's fine. You don't like it, but your shit is
You don't
only.
like Thin Mints.
It's only
But
because
you
it's
judge me for it.
well because the only purpose of it is to freshen your breath, not for fun. Strawberries for fun. You might not like
All
it.
right, so
but it's for fun.
so out of the Neapolitan, what are you going to first, Todd?
Vanilla.
Yeah,
Fine.
what's second?
Chocolate.
Fine.
Your widow.
A widow. Whoa, a what?
Widow.
A widow. You sound like I know you're saying weirdo, but it sounds like you're saying his wife dead.
I'm sorry.
That's what you
I'm sorry.
sounded
I'm
like.
sorry. No. Weird.
what?
No. Widow.
I'm like, nigga, what?
And they has covered it up. Weirdo.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chocolate got to be
Now
last.
I'm going vanilla strawberry, interchangeable, and then chocolate is last. But it's going to be vanilla
ice cream
strawberry.
flavors?
Yeah, I'm
vanilla.
probably a vanilla strawberry.
Yeah.
I like strawberry ice cream.
Cookies and cream.
It's a sweet
sherbet.
flavored.
I'm talking
No,
about
I was saying
But if I
Neapolitan.
have to choose to get a strawberry ice, I'm leaving that shit where it's at. I'm never going to go in the store. Ooh, there goes some strawberry ice cream. Let me get
But
that.
you know what's even after that? Anything minty flavor.
Mint, yes.
Anything minty
If you
flavor.
drinking, eating green ice cream, that's crazy.
For fun.
I don't eat.
If it's my
mint
last
ice
ice,
cream, I eat thin mint cookies.
that's the same
That's
flavor.
still green.
It's
Yeah,
the same flavor to me.
same shit.
Like that's my last flavor of cookie. Vanilla cookie.
Them boy tough, ain't it?
Strawberry cookie. Vanilla cookie. Banana cookie.
I would eat a ginger snap before I eat a thin mint cookie.
I think once you get to mint, it's no longer a cookie.
Do y'all feel like stuff like this make y'all change what you do? Like, you gonna still fuck with Girl Scout cookies?
Fuck no.
Nah, I ain't had it.
But when I seen that shit out there,
I'm getting old.
Like the old
Damn, I
school
wanna.
Girl Scouts.
I'm getting old in general, so
I like the
It's
original
like six
and the
goddamn
ones
responses
I
at
know that's
once.
why I stopped.
and the ones with the coconut in it. That's the only time I eat stuff with the coconut stuff. I can't think of the name of them, but the little chocolate looking ones.
Well, I'm not eating any anymore because I gotta be selective about the sweets that I eat now. Nigga getting older, nigga going to the doctor, and too many sweets and bad sweets ain't good for me. So I'm definitely not gonna eat the bad sweets. I'm gonna eat the sweets that's natural sweets and that's home cooked and not added too many sugars.
It's kind of like if I'm gonna get cookies, like
Girl
that's
Scout
not a
cookies
good
over
cookie.
with. Yeah, Girl Scout cookies is over.
They're just
They
not a
dead.
good cookie.
They're dead.
But I do it out of to support whoever kid and stuff because I know they got so much.
Will you still do
they
it for
try to
that
do.
reason though, or will you be like y'all need to sell
Well,
something
like
else?
the last few times I've done it, I've gotten them and haven't even eaten them.
Yeah.
So you'll still do it even now, knowing that you can't give it to nobody?
I never gave. I bought them bitches and put them in the cabinet to support. So whoever I'm supporting, yeah, I do it, but that don't mean I need to eat it.
I'm gonna be with you. I'm not gonna be with you, but I understand what you're saying. But hey, I'm sorry, but schools y'all got to get the kids to sell some shit that's better.
Well, you know that's
Hell no,
Girl
they ain't
Scout.
gonna do
do
shit
the
but
school.
popcorn.
I take the popcorn food. I will until they tell me it's all goddamn bullshit in my ass. I'm sorry.
Whoa,
That's-
we going with?
Like,
That's what the cookies are.
I'm like, man, like, this is weird.
That's what the cookies. The cookies are bad for your body and it's coming out your ass. I'm sorry, but I will.
Well,
be like,
everything
hey,
is coming out your ass.
well, the cookies are the bad version. So I'll buy the popcorn. I'll take the kettle. Give me some kettle corn. Give me some cheddar. Give me until they tell me, hey,
Man, what happened to the apples and oranges?
I don't know. That's becoming an adult job in 2025.
I just don't like. And the
Apples and oranges. What you talking about apples and oranges?
for like the fundraisers.
Y'all niggas old. I ain't never had apples and
I ain't never seen no apple and
Me
orange
neither.
fundraiser.
That's some mobile shit.
Shit
Nah,
recently,
that's
too.
sales.
That's what I wanted to come out. That's what I wanted to come out.
He said it, not me.
I wanted to start Todd to say it, but go ahead, King. Get right.
Y'all see,
Y'all don't never remember that?
I never sold it. I can't remember it. We never sold fruit for fun. Cause you know that shit too healthy. Like niggas crazy. Niggas gonna sell all of the unhealthy shit for fun.
Around Christmas time,
Like,
like,
nigga-
you want that shit.
As a kid, you know what I remember? Them turtles that you just came in.
Oh yeah, them turtles was fire. The turtles was fire.
Unhealthy as hell.
As an adult, I wrapping paper I would want the candy. Cause the girl be wanting wrapping paper. So okay, cool. So that serves a double purpose. I'm supporting the kid and I'm getting stuff I would have to probably get anyway.
Y'all used to eat the candy cigarette.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't remember the candy cigarette.
1990. You sleep.
I don't know.
You sleep.
I don't know.
That nigga was 2 years old with that.
yeah, he
shit.
posted.
He was 2 years
He
old.
posted that.
Nigga had a diaper on with a cigarette.
Dez posted that paper. TV Guide. You remember? No, like nigga, I ain't know where you remember that.
Oh God, I had TV guys.
Oh God.
That shit stopped in like '89.
Oh God.
So if you were born in '90, like,
You had the TV guy or the one that came in the paper.
Well, yeah,
that's what I'm talking about, the
I
paper.
remember Mama's family used to be in there. So if Mama's family and Sanford and Son was in there, he was old enough. Because we was old enough. We was watching it, so he was old enough to at least.
yeah, but he was on like 1 or 2, so he couldn't remember that shit. He lying.
Nigga, I'm 35. I had TV
30.
guys.
35. My boy, 35.
Nigga, 5 years younger than you. He probably had that shit.
He had that shit.
Did y'all see? We talked about this story before, and we talked about the idea of profanity, cuss, and all that different shit that go
All
on.
the
But the
stuff we
FCC trying to crack down on Nick Saban in particular. They say he been doing too much profanity and cussing on primetime TV.
My question is where was the smoke for his co-host? Because don't my boy be doing the same
Pat
thing?
McAfee?
Yeah.
Pat McAfee had
But-
LSU and Baton
Did you see
Rouge
some
saying suck that tiger dick on
Yeah.
TV.
But he didn't say it. They said it.
I know, but he got in trouble for it because I remember he said that you shouldn't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Because ESPN told him that, so I feel like and that still came on TV with him knowing that that's gonna happen and them knowing that.
They said it's not a good look for family oriented TV.
Hey man,
Man, let that old man be an old
I was
man
just about
and
to
get the
say,
shit off.
Without Nick Saban on College Game Day, you're gonna lose a lot of ratings. I'm telling you right now.
Hey, ESPN.
Oh, they not talking about getting them off. They just were
I know
saying
what I'm saying. Like,
They got to pay
let him
fines.
do what he
It's
Yeah.
fines
is what
and
I'm
fees
saying.
and
ESPN gonna pay that fine
better
all
pay
day
it.
long.
yeah, because it's good for TV.
Yeah.
do that and call it a day. You know what I liked a whole lot is when Lee Corso slipped up and said shit in fucking hell.
Yeah. And if you look
Because
at
think about it,
Niggas old.
it was
I
down.
know, man.
It was
Let 'em.
down before Nick Saban.
And
Now it's something to watch.
and before Corso was cursing.
Yeah,
I like when
that too.
Corso started cursing.
And
I like
honestly-
that what's his name? The new white guy.
Pat
White boy?
McAfee.
McAfee. I like that McAfee comes on and he's edgy. I like that he comes on and he starts shit on purpose. Like, hey, suck that tiger. You know, all of that there. I like that.
I think at the end of the day, it's like, I mean, this is where we trending. Like, they got the shit in politics now. You got it on, like, you watching a national
medium.
speech and this shit happen. So, like we said a long time ago, I think that shit kind of over with. I don't think you gonna be able to just go in there and say nigga, bitch, fuck you, all that kind of stuff. But if it goes in
Nigga said,
the
"Nigga, bitch,
context,
fuck you."
yeah, you know, if it go in the context of
What's going on?
what's going on, I don't see nobody having a problem with it.
Man, sometimes you might get riled up, fired up, and say hell.
Man,
And he a football coach. They cuss on it.
Aggressive sport.
Yeah.
Every good coach I had has cursed a lot.
And it's not distasteful. It's not like he just
Your mom was a whole bitch.
yeah, like it ain't like he just going crazy. It just you know,
Your mom was a whole bitch.
yeah. I don't think it worked like that. So I don't know.
We got the opposition in the building. No,
Yeah, I don't think it affected like that. I mean, if he was doing it like, you know, just going out and saying, man, fuck them players, they ain't
being
shit.
offensive.
Yeah, you know. So I don't know what happened from that, but I don't know. New Alabama law. We've talked about it. Birmingham been big on pushing for it, but now there's I guess added version of that law with the Glock switches. Now it's going to be a Class C felony at the state level, but punished up to 10 years in prison as well as a $15,000 fine for anybody who not only has it, but for people who selling it. So if you getting caught selling it, or you getting caught as a gun seller or anything that's selling the switch, you getting a 10-year sentence on top of that.
fantastic.
At this point, you know what they use for. I'm with it. Put they ass in jail.
Yeah, because it's no reason or to have something like that. You know what I mean? Right. And all the different shootings that we've seen, all the different innocent people getting caught up in it, it's long overdue. So I don't want to hear shit in 10, 12 years when people who still choose to carry that shit, when start getting locked up and the numbers go up. I don't want to hear it from nobody. Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's too many people getting locked up.
They done gave you too many warnings. You know that shit is illegal and it's for killing multiple people. So,
and that's mainly the people who get caught with it.
Yeah, because you can't even control that shit.
Nope. And
you're just spraying people. So no,
they said even like good marksmen you can't because it's too much.
The guy who originally created in like '89 or whenever the shit it was, he came out and say he hates that he created it. So does the original creator, does that play any effect into him? How does that work too?
I wonder what he created it for.
The military. He said.
Okay.
He said.
But that's not even a good military weapon.
I know. Now we know though. You know, because like now they say nigga AK ain't a good military weapon, but them niggas be out there using it, and that's why they be like those foreign countries.
We use them M16.
We got that pat, pat, pat,
yeah, they
pat.
just pat.
But they still. But over there, a lot of those New York countries
though.
still have. But not them. Them niggas.
Yeah, because they cheap. They got you. Yeah, they still use a lot of AKs.
For money, you have weapons.
Cheaper.
You have. We rather have more of this than your precision because you're good at that. But so I mean, it gets tricky all the way up and down that ladder. But if you're currently still creating that and still using that, it's on you. And I was thinking about going to look for. I don't even know.
You gonna look for a switch?
No.
Look.
A weapon.
Hey.
Like, I'm gonna be real, because we've all talked a weapon. So I ain't
Like a handgun
You
or
gonna
a
get some
rifle.
nunchucks or shit.
No,
He gonna be like, see White.
Calm
He gonna
down.
have elephant.
Pig pole.
no, nigga, a weapon. So don't put me in that situation. So, but I was really thinking even before the pod, going looking for because the times we're in, just going to look for a weapon.
I'll go with your G-Box.
Thank you.
Hey,
That's all. You know.
hey, you need to go to my website. Now I'll send it back
No,
to you.
nigga, I'm going to get it. I'm going to
Oh, you
touch it. I'm
flagged
going to see what it
already.
feels
I'm
like.
telling you, you are flagged by the FBI.
I'm going to touch
You've been on their website. and
He's
you've been
joking.
You've been flagged already.
He's joking.
Yeah, I ain't going.
He's joking.
I'm
I
going
know the
to-
last time we
I'm
played
going-
that little joke.
I'm going-
I'll never forget. We was in there talking about when it land on the porn website. It was like, if you're listening, they was listening, but now for something totally different.
So I'm going to either
Kidding.
Bass Pro Shop or Hoover Tactical. I'm going where they got it for real.
Please don't go to Hoover Tactical.
Yeah, you're going to pay a whole lot of money.
Bass
in that
Pro
bitch.
Shop.
To buy, but it's to
So he'll go somewhere and pay a whole lot of money for that, but he won't pay $20 to get that jersey frame though.
No, that's too much.
Nah, because that ain't going to protect my life. Goddamn, no, nigga.
Protect your legacy, nigga.
Yeah, all right. That shit in my memory.
Don't buy it from Hoover Tactical, though, G. Just shoot, learn what it feel like, then go get it from somewhere else.
So Bass Pro Shop.
Don't even shoot at Hoover Tactical. That
Why
shit
not?
high for that.
Why not?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
I paid about $75.
Well,
just
we
to-
went-
And you
just
took
to
your
shoot.
own weapon?
We
in
went to
there?
Trustville. So
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Hey, fool, I went to
Sheesh.
that shit trash, nigga. I went to when we went to, I don't know if I ever told this story. When we all went to Trustville, little shooting range, we went out there. Nigga, I ain't know what I was doing in that bitch. Nigga, my clip that fell out. Clip that came out that bitch. I played it so cool. Like,
That was that little high point you had.
yeah, it was.
I don't know why you took
That
that
little
bitch
baby
shooting.
three-
That, that shit one of them things that you embarrassed to pull that bitch out.
It shot. Shit.
Everybody in that bitch, he gonna pull that bitch out. A high point.
That bitch. No, it
You
wasn't
only
a high
got
point.
about 12
It wasn't a
shots
high
in
point.
there.
It was a Lorcan.
You should
It
have
was
saved
a,
it.
it was a Lorcan at that time. It was a Lorcan.
Oh, you did have a high point.
I didn't. It was a Lorcan. I
One
ain't
y'all
had no
nigga
high-
had a high point. That bitch was scared looking. That bitch
ain't-
looked like it a jam.
I had a little 380 Lorcan in that bitch. That bitch was jammed like a motherfucker. The
I'm
bullets,
telling you, go-
and the bullets was old.
I'm telling you, go to my place. You
I don't-
gotta send it to a
I want to
real
touch
shop.
whatever I go do. I want to touch. I ain't doing nothing without touching.
That's
Okay.
respectful.
Go rent one then.
Rent a gun
Yeah, like at Tactical. You can rent. You
Them
can rent a
niggas-
gun.
and take it home.
I watched too
No.
many. I watched
No.
too many
Oh,
movies.
I thought
Rent
that
that
nigga
bitch,
like
go shoot something and take it back.
here you go.
I watched
It
too
works
many movies.
fine. It works great.
Hey, give me a dummy, but I didn't understand where.
Dummy.
No, you rent it and go to.
Thought it was like Blockbuster or something.
You
Go
rent
get
it
that
and go
bitch.
to the gun range. and see
Gotcha.
how
I know what you're saying. Like,
Well,
Nigga, red box is
listen,
weapon.
I watched too many movies for that. I'm not doing that because they set niggas like that up and be like, hey, this is your weapon, this is your gun, this is your bullet. You shot it, your prints on it. And I be that at this point, I'm that serious with it in my life. Going to rent a gun. I ain't going to rent no gun.
Who'd have had it last?
No, not on that. He
What
had
the
it.
fuck are you
He
talking
shot it.
about?
Going to rent a gun and
You've
shit.
never seen a movie that happened in. How is that even possible?
You want to bet me $100? I can get it to you right now. It's on my head.
But it's a movie.
So what? It happens. Like a lot of this shit be happening.
Oh,
But they use the gun for rent. They don't sell those guns.
Man, all right, let me tell you. I'm not going to rent a gun. I don't care. I know I'm being extreme and I know I'm being serious. But I know for a fact that they will, set people up who went and rented a gun and went shot it at a gun range to commit some crime.
so how do you
didn't
know that
commit.
that gun that you buying brand new when the gun that they let rent? and
I
people
don't,
shoot?
but I know I didn't rent it. I know I didn't have it before December 6, 2024.
If you rent it, you don't own it before December 6, 2024.
But I went and shot it. I went and rented it and I went and shot it. Like I never
At the place.
wherever, nigga.
But you don't own it.
And you gave it back. So it's proof.
Out the building.
It's proof.
You don't
that-
have a bill of
yeah.
sale. You don't have
didn't
anything
leave
that
the
says that
building
you.
with it.
What are you going to rent a gun? Don't what you rent something, you take it and you go somewhere?
No, you
No,
rent it
you
at the
stay
gun.
there.
At the range.
So he missed that whole.
Well, I'm
he
thinking
missed
of it
that
like a
whole
car.
At the range.
I'm thinking of it like a car.
You didn't see when
We were bullshitting when we said that.
No, I didn't see that part. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
didn't see that part.
So who thought it was like Redbox too?
Yeah.
Let me get that Glock Switch 40
Right.
For the weekend.
I'll be back Thursday.
When it do back?
For the weekend.
Where you going with it? To this bank in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Well, no, that's different because I didn't do that. I'm thinking when he said rent a gun, rent it, take it, go use it and experience it.
Boy,
Anybody
hell
want-
no.
That's what I
you
thought.
can't do that
But I
shit.
thought we cleared that up.
No,
Right.
we didn't. I'm sorry. So we thought
actually
we
did.
clear it up. I didn't. I didn't. I'm sorry.
Damn, boy.
I
Yeah,
apologize.
you can't do that, who. You can only shoot it in the gun range. When
And then you give it
and
back
then you
to
give
the-
it back
Yes.
on the way out.
Got
Yeah,
it.
that's how you do that.
Yeah, that's how they go. Wow. I don't I don't really like talking about this, and I know we purposely have
Don't talk about it.
probably stayed away from it. But this whole Diddy situation. Again, I don't want to get deep. So, hey, if you guys choose to say something, that's on y'all. But his legal team is claiming that CNN allegedly altered and manipulated the video in the Cassie situation. They said that they got credible information and evidence to say that CNN manipulated it, allegedly, and altered. They sped it up. They cut certain stuff out. They were the only ones that bought the original copy of the video, and then when they put it out, it's the altered video, and they don't have the original video anymore.
So what
I
is
thought
it?
they
Like,
did have the original video.
It said that they
Now they
destroyed
got rid
it.
of it. They destroyed it.
Then they say also, that's
Allegedly.
gone now?
So what?
Ain't it gone now? Like
Yeah, the original. But I still would want to know what's the.
But
So what did they cut the part where she hit him first or something? Shit.
I don't
I don't
care.
like this. Right. I was just
If
gonna
she
say, like,
did,
it don't
I
fucking
still
matter.
don't
The
care.
shit what he did, it was.
I mean, when you watch the OJ thingy and the way that people feel about media, I'm not saying that this is going to change anything. This is why I won't talk about it, because things change so much. But the way people feel about media right now, the way people, if you muddy the waters with that, it may be like, why did they get rid of the original? Why can't we see it? What did they alter?
Why was it cut? Because it was obvious.
All you got to do is raise that question. Then, in lieu of the whole situation with Jay-Z, where the girl came back and maybe the lawyer allegedly told her to say this. All you got to do is create doubt. We saw that in OJ shit.
Facts.
So I don't know. I don't want to talk about it because these shits take too many
Well, I
turns
do
and
feel
2 minute
like-
twists, and we never know what's what. So I'm gonna stay out of that shit. But I'm just saying
But
I'll stay out of it, but I do feel like that if you can say that, and you could inform me of a version of the original. Like, what did they cut out? Like, tell me those things. Tell me this. What did they cut out? What did they change? What did they
I cut out.
alter?
What if they say I cut out the tree blowing because the AC blew on it?
But did you still kick that goddamn tree in his face as a female laying on the
No,
ground?
it's just once you introduce that you altered it.
I know that.
What did you alter?
So
And-
I know that. So
and-
then that's what I'm saying. I would have questions on
and
what was and what wasn't.
this is not what he on trial for.
It's not. That is the true part.
So it don't
He's
matter.
on trial for sex trafficking.
Yeah. So
But
does
it just goes to his character. But everybody done seen it at this point. So nah, nigga, you going to jail for them damn parties and shit.
I'll do the smart thing and bow out.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen. We just seen too many shit over the last few years that look crazy, and then you start kind of like,
It ain't about Diddy to me. It's simply,
So-
like you said, media. I don't like how media cut certain shit. They'll take what you said and cut it down to 5 seconds, or take what you did and cut it down to 5 seconds, make you look like hell, bro.
Yeah,
Can I ask a question?
course.
yeah, you got to.
No,
Didn't
you
he,
can't.
Didn't he pay? Like, did he settle? So that does that admit guilt or something? Like, why settle if you know what I'm saying? I'm asking this question.
A
like-
settlement doesn't mean
No, I'm
guilt
talking about
or
with
innocence.
okay, but he came out with an apology. The video came out, and then right after that, here you go. We bullshitting. I don't want to even.
Well,
here you go.
at that time, he wasn't on trial for anything either.
That's not what this trial is about. Todd.
What are you talking about?
The video is
The
not what
video's
this trial.
not. He not on trial.
I know, but what I'm
Todd
I'm
is
circling
saying,
back
like,
to
why
what
is this
he's
even
talking
coming back
about.
up?
I'm talking about that. I ain't talking about the Diddy sex party shit. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about what he's talking about. The Cassie video being altered. He came out and said he didn't do it. The video came out. Okay, I take that back. Here go your
I
money.
did it.
I did it.
I settled. I beat her ass.
settled.
I'm sorry. I
Okay.
didn't mean to say it.
So
hard.
why? Like, I get what y'all saying. Y'all don't want to say that shit, but like the nigga
Well,
pretty much admitted that shit.
I got a question about that. Then if that's the case, then why is he bringing that back up? That this video was altered. He's bringing up that the Cassie video was altered. So if he's already said, "Hey, I'm guilty. I did this shit," why are you now saying that? Hey, that shit fake.
again, I think the biggest difference, like Ken Garrett said, he brought up a good point. He's not on trial for that.
Right.
But this stuff keeps coming up. So it's also a public opinion kind of thing. So if they're bringing this up to say I did, they doing it for a reason, right? So if I can start putting a little doubt in it that, hey, this is altered. Hey, these people have been lying or they're caught with this. All you're doing is putting doubt in it. I got what you're saying. And you can start using that even in the case that he what he really is on trial for. They'll use that shit conveniently.
Okay.
The prosecutor was going to use that video to show character. Like, if you capable
in the
of doing
upcoming case.
this.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
that'll be nothing than, hey, you can't even enter that into this case.
Gotcha.
Oop, get it out.
I got what you're saying.
That's all.
Okay.
I don't know what's the details. Like they'll sort that out in court.
Yeah.
But that's what they saying. I think we going about making money the wrong way. I don't know if y'all saw this, but did y'all see that Cheeto? Not my homeboy, but an actual Cheeto sold for $87,000 at an auction because it had a picture of the Cheeto was shaped like Michael Jordan Jumpman.
Shaped like my shirt. I saw it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Nigga finna be in his bag.
Yeah, pour them hoes all out first.
Car.
It looked like Trump though, a little bit. Not that look like his hair in the front.
That's definitely his color.
But $87,000
For a chip.
man, man, that shit like we doing all the wrong shit. Nigga take 8 years trying to develop a plan and shit, be working day and night, nigga tired, and a nigga found one chip and got $87,000 for that.
If he found it, because niggas is creative. They could have carved that bitch himself.
You know how you bite that bitch into a shape?
Yeah, nigga. And now niggas got more technology.
Like the animal crossing.
That is true. He probably chiseled that bitch
Scalpel
into
that
it.
bitch. You could use a scalpel and carve.
But it's still nuts to think how much you be planning and multitasking, trying to get shit off the ground, not sleeping and shit, and this nigga go get a Cheeto for 80 cents. But you know what a nigga would have did?
artist.
We would have just like, damn, they be like Jordan.
Ate the
that
fuck
bitch.
out that hoe.
Yeah, that nigga. I took a picture.
We don't be knowing to capitalize. I was like, nigga, I could probably get paid out this shit.
I would have took a picture with him and ate him. Pause.
Yep. No $87,000 for your motherfucking ass.
$8.
I wish I would have kept some of my toys in good condition. But you don't know. You're a kid. But them hoes be selling like crazy now.
Nigga, I think about shit like that too. Like my little Ninja Turtle pillows as a kid. Nigga, I had the real shape and form Ninja Turtle pillow.
You was
A
privileged.
ninja, a ninja,
Ninja
turtle
Or did a purple pillow.
Pillow R's in that bitch. Pillows, nigga. Pillows. No, that was $20 or $15 at TJ Maxx. There was, and then, but that made me at school go and take whatever that class was, what they did with the wood or you did with the sewing. And I eat in. With the pillows, I made pillows of my name or names.
Nigga, that ain't shop class where you make.
Well, it was because you do the wood as well.
Nigga said he was sewing in shops.
No, it wasn't home for us, nigga. You know how it go in the hood school, nigga.
Like
They do
6 weeks in one class, 6 weeks in another class.
Nah, it was one. Nigga, we ain't got no resources for that. You're in one class. That same teacher gonna teach you how to do wood. He gonna teach you in the dark room how to take the photos and do the dark room.
See, all those
photos.
was different classes,
And
but
he
we
gonna
didn't have a
teach you how
shop.
you
had to go to.
Now we had the one guy
to
who
the other
did it
school.
all.
Murphy.
We ain't got enough resources for separate classes.
Murphy had all that shit.
Nah, Murphy had
Faulkner,
that masonry.
Masonry.
Stuff like that.
Nursing.
They had all that inner stuff like that for photos and
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had a photographer
like
room.
Right.
Yeah.
You used to go down in the black room.
And that's when you had to go to the dark room. You couldn't see nothing. You really
You in
had
the
to
dark
do
room with the teacher?
No, it's too small for a teacher to fit in there with you. Don't put me in that gay shit. No, I went
Y'all
in there.
keep saying that shit so freely.
I don't care, whatever. But I went in there and I closed my eyes in the dark room. I still closed my eyes, and you got to really put it on a little reel. You learn how to do it with a regular one outside here, so you can see how you're doing it. So once you get in there, it's really just dark, and you just really got to know the movements.
No joking. Would you use a dark room now?
No, it don't make sense.
Oh,
Because he don't develop his own photos.
Yeah, it don't make sense. Like, it's just easier. That should take too much time. It's easier for me to take my photos, put them on the computer, and go on about my business.
You know, the dark room wasn't really dark.
For me, it was.
No, I should.
Now in the movies you've been talking about, it looked like you could see in them.
Nah, in my dark room, it
Yeah,
was dark.
our dark room is red. It's like a light that doesn't make it develop.
No, ours was dark. I didn't have the red room. I had no lights.
Yeah, that shit.
I really
it's
had
like
So you were just in a room with the lights on.
like it was like a little tube. No, it was a little tube.
They had New Orleans?
In the room we had a little tube. Like it was like a little tube. Like let's say that little corner where there is a tube right there. You go in there and you put your shit on the reel and learn how to do it.
We put our shit in the water, and
We did that after, but we had to get them out first. So you get them out on the reel to kind of spread them out. Because at first it's like that. And so you get them, you put them on the reel to kind of spread them out.
nigga had a photography class.
Yeah. And that shit come full circle because I had no clue that that's what I was even want to.
I mean, we say that a long time. I commend you. I really give you, what's the word I'm looking for?
Commendment.
Props. I give you flowers because I never would have thought, fuck that shit Hootie, quarterbacking Hootie, Target truck pushing ass boxes off of the truck at Hootie.
That's the worst one right there.
Yeah, I hated that. I don't
know if
and I
that's the
skipped the
worst
NFL to go there. That's crazy. I never would have thought that you would be doing photography.
Me neither.
Then when you started doing it, I was like, this nigga ain't finna do this shit long. And you superseded expectations.
Especially at first, because I remember you even in college hating clubs. So to go in clubs that long, I was like, I know this ain't finna work, but shit, you got out of it, and now you ain't doing that shit. You doing big shit.
And you do a good job.
Big shit popping.
I'm trying.
So congratulations. That's called reinventing yourself.
Thank you. You got to do it. And sometimes you'll know what it's gonna be.
We've been talking over and over again. I know we seeing it. We probably add more fuel to the fire. But did y'all see that the American Airlines caught fire in Denver, and the people had to go out on the wing?
On the wing.
To try to get out that bitch.
Damn.
I ain't see the.
I ain't even see that one.
Yeah, it was American Airlines flight at Denver International Airport. The engine caught on fire, and so they couldn't get people out through the front. So they had to put them out on the opposite wing to get them out the plane.
I ain't see the video.
Shit, wow.
Damn. I don't know if you could blame Elon on that one.
So again, like, do you think it's just being polarized right now?
Well, we looked
because
at the numbers and the stats. Last
Still
year
down?
was worse. Yeah, like way worse. But it just, I think it's just like you said, we're getting right now. Every time it happens, people gonna pull out phones and people gonna post it. Social media is as crazy as it is. Social media is as popular as it ever been. You're gonna just see every single thing that happened. You're gonna see it.
Nigga, they better than me, nigga, because I can see where I am. I would have
Hey,
jumped
you
down.
don't realize how high that shit is either, fool.
I do realize.
You higher than the motherfucker on that wing.
That
I'd
bitch
have
high.
Yeah, I
You
can't
higher
touch.
than the motherfucker.
I can't
fool.
touch that wing.
And you got that little badass knee. that nigga shit gonna buckle.
I can
That
that.
Nigga don't
nigga
really
got
know
a bad
how
knee
high
and
that
a
shit is,
who
fool.
got a bad knee and a bad foot.
Look at the people and look at the ladder they put.
Right, that shit is higher than the motherfucker.
I see what you're saying, hanging.
Yeah, I can hang and I feel like I can make it. If
No,
I hang,
that
I ain't
shit
gonna
high.
just jump, nigga.
You probably could make it,
I ain't just about to. No, nigga, I think.
but you gonna have to go to the hospital.
I don't think I gotta. I don't care. Cool.
Who do you got a bad back, bad knee, and a bad foot? I guarantee T something was gonna be tore up.
If you don't wait
But
on
you
that
got some
ladder,
more money.
We told his ass not to jump, but he jumped anyway.
He panicked.
I was scared. They scared me.
Yep.
Yeah,
Them telling me
if
not
you
to
just
play-
gonna cover your hospital bill, maybe.
Hell
but-
nah.
Them
Hell
telling me
nah.
not to panic made me panic. They gotta have better strategy than that. You gotta know that that's a bad strategy to tell people not to panic. That's like telling a girl, calm down. You think she about to calm down? Tell me what's about to happen.
nah, but it make me feel better.
But what's about to happen with her? Is she gonna calm down?
Hype up.
Right. Nigga, so that's what they did.
Did y'all see any Anthony Mackie, the actor, interview on Pivot?
I didn't.
I didn't.
I didn't get a chance.
I heard about it on a different podcast.
He was couple interesting things that popped up. One of the things he was facing backlash on, and depending on how you want to take this, he caught a little backlash for saying that he teaching his kids how to be men.
Okay.
Okay, what's
And
wrong
what
with
was the
that?
backlash? Are they men?
Got daughters or some shit?
Can't say that.
Even if it's a daughter, I don't even care. I want to teach my daughters how to be men sometimes. Like sometimes, I'm sorry, fool. Like sometimes they got to be strong and tough and do these type of things. But go ahead. But what
I
was
ain't
you
even
saying?
finna touch that.
I
one.
don't care, man. Like sometimes.
I understand what you're saying though,
So I ain't,
but it was some
But
jokes.
that's
in
just
there.
a strong woman.
okay. But go ahead.
I don't know, but that's the backlash. Everything y'all saying, he got backlash for saying he's teaching his kids to be men.
I mean, it be simple sometimes, man, and it ain't even about that. Like sometimes it's just as simple as saying that is saying, I would teach my daughter how to change a tire. It's not that I'm trying to teach her about a male or female. I'm just.
But you're not
teaching.
teaching.
What?
And that's what. And I think that sometimes people focus on words so much that they forgetting the meaning of things.
I think we're. Go ahead,
Tub.
Tub.
No, I just want to ask. Like, what, he got daughters or some shit? Like, I don't understand why it was bad for him to say.
Well, come on, man. Y'all stop acting like y'all don't get what times we live in. It's hard to say masculine shit.
Yeah.
You can't say masculine. You can't say boy. You can't say man sometimes because that there's a wing of people that come after you.
And I don't think that right now is a good time for them to be saying that because we've learned where that has gotten us.
I seen that somebody was saying it's a attack on straight men. So you can't really teach a boy, hey, this is what you're supposed to do as a man. So it's an attack on masculinity. You might as well say.
Ooh, you put a lot of L's in there, but you got
Dummy.
Maybe one extra.
Man, here's the thing, man. Like, shut the fuck up with that stupid shit, dog. And that shit just ain't gonna be that quick. Because if you have a son, you're gonna want your son to be a fucking man eventually when he grows up. He's not. That's why I asked the question. Whether he has daughters or some shit.
What if he does have daughters?
Then one could say what call it homosexualism. So I don't know what the fuck. Like, at the end of the day, I'm thinking like this man got boys, and that's where my mind went. Like, he got boys. So if he's teaching his sons how to be men, what the fuck is wrong with that?
Nothing in my opinion. Not that I can think of.
What's the?
He got sons.
What's the?
They say they want boys to be men. So I don't know. Boys
They
to
got
men.
mad at Nelly too. You remember they just got mad at Nelly for saying if his daughters had to come back home, they good.
They good, but the son gotta get the fuck out.
He gonna have to sleep on the couch, and he could stay but
For a couple of days.
Soon,
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if I like
agree
that.
with that one because
Honestly, because I think that
I've been through
Not
it.
in today's
I've been
age.
through it, and I let my son come back home after college and in between colleges, and let him come be a man and figure
And
it
he
out.
bullshit.
That's all I was gonna get at. But
And he
I
bullshit.
get what he's saying, like, bro, like
Yeah, like this-
I don't agree
honestly,
with
when you think about that mentality, like you 18, you got to get out. Like
that's some
That's some nigga
old,
shit.
That's some old
I ain't gonna say
archaic.
nigga shit, but that's some black
just-
people shit that they put us in the hole and make us think.
I think that's just some old archaic shit now.
Nigga shit.
But
No, it's not. I don't like saying nigga shit because it's the situations that they put us in that made us think that that's what we have to think. It's some black people in the hood shit because the rich black people don't think like that.
To be honest,
That's why I
like,
use the word.
to be honest, like when we were going to get our own apartments and shit, I think we probably tripped. Like at the time, it makes sense because like it's the pressure. Like, I ain't got no damn roommate. But honestly, like yeah, I got a roommate.
was at 18.
Man.
So black men talk. All right, you got to leave at 18. Then, if you go to college, you could be in the dorms for a year or two.
Were we ever really taught that? I never really was taught that. It just so happened in my life
It was
that it
a
happened
social
that way.
norm
I'm
for
not gonna
us.
say that I or any of my friends
I
or
finish?
even them. I just want to go there.
Get that nigga good.
Yeah, you can. But
So, be in the dorm for a year or two. Then you get an apartment. You can have a roommate. But then after that, you got to get your own apartment. So that's just a lot of wasted money.
And I can't
So that's why I was saying that was money you could have been saving for a down payment or
Credit.
anything.
Make sure you ain't in debt.
and that's why I
You ain't getting credit cards to get a pizza.
Well, my thing is where you really taught that, nigga. I don't think we was taught that. That's just how our life went. Like
It just was a unspoken rule.
Right. It didn't have. We didn't. I don't say taught because we didn't. Like my parents ain't never told me at 18 you gotta go, and I never did that with my parents. And I don't even know if my parents were taught that. So I think that when you say that taught that is that this is built into your head, is drilled into you.
You thought that's what you were supposed to
No,
do.
nigga. That's just what happened. We learned on our own.
So why
I
everybody
do-
went that route?
I do-
then?
Because that's what we learned on our own.
I do
fool.
think I get what both of y'all are saying, but I do think that is some societal, especially back then, unspoken rule that once men get 18, that's why Nelly said it. That's why you heard it. Like, and I've heard it from people's parents or new people. Like, you can't be in here at 18. You ain't doing shit. Like, if somebody don't have their life together or don't know what they. Now, let me not even say together. You're 18. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. If somebody doesn't have it figured out, they got to do something. You about to be here. You got to do something. Right. So. It does get pushed on us, and I'm still big on that. Like when you're 18, you gotta do something.
But I ain't gonna kick you out.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna kick. Yes, I'm gonna help you.
You don't gotta get
develop that, or if you're a college student, whether it's boy or woman. Like, if you want to come back home and we got to figure some stuff out, I'd rather you do that than to be out there, pay your rent, pay your power, pay your cable, and you got $1 left. Like, you struggling. Like, because to me, it's harder for those people to get up. And it helps set up your kids so much further in life if you bring them in, let them kind of learn how to save and manage their money. Maybe find them some investments. Put money up for a down payment when it's time to go. Maybe when you're 25, 26, 27, 28, ready to go out into the world, then you kind of have a leg up instead of just being pushed out and struggling the whole way through.
And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing because I'm taking it from the youth leadership conference. Like, at 18, we're not pushing you out the house, but we are saying that, hey, at 18, you need to be doing something because most people push, you need to be going to college. You need to have a career path in mind, whereas to where we was like, nah, you're still a young kid. And this came up on that panel. Like, you're still a young kid. This is your time to go out and try some stuff.
Yeah, try some shit.
But
But at 18, have a plan what you finna try is all I'm
But you
saying.
ain't just about to try to sleep on my couch all day.
Right.
Which is cool.
Yeah, and nobody's saying that,
That's
I don't
cool.
think.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
No, nobody's saying that at all.
Man, I just.
But Nelly is not kicking his son out.
He said that's what he said, though.
But yeah,
We only going off what he
you
said.
said a lot of shit you don't mean just
I ain't
today.
talking about me. We talking about Nelly. We talking about Nelly. I'm bringing
So
you in this.
people
Mr.
can say
Renegun.
stuff, yeah.
Nah, I don't know, though. Like there's really no blueprint to this shit, man. We figure out life as we go about. Like, we know right from wrong, and we try to teach our kids right from wrong. We do not know. We can't predict what the hell they're gonna do or want to do. All we can do is try to guide them in the right direction. When your kid turn 18 and they say they want to try some shit, are you going to try to talk them out of it? Or are you going to say, okay, well, let's try to figure this shit out together? The proper way, I would think, is to say, okay, let's try to figure this shit out together. And if it don't work, fine. I'm still going to be your parent. I'm still going to help you, and we're going to figure this shit out together. That's what I think
got a
that
question.
would happen.
What if you think it's a terrible idea?
Hey, man, that's your, again, my
I'm going to
biggest
sell
thing.
toenails.
Hey, my biggest thing.
It's just a
But
terrible
you know what's
idea.
crazy? Like,
Do you have a
I bought,
supply?
well, I bought that because Cuz asked a real good question. Where do you cut that off? Like, what does it change? What does it turn off at?
Hey, that's why you're the parent. Hey, I don't see where it's lucrative. Maybe you can show me, because at the end of the day, that's their life. You can't dictate what they want to do.
hey, man, you know how kind of crazy, like, Casanet parents might have been. Man, I'm going to talk to the internet.
Right.
Nigga, what?
This nigga
I think he said they did that. He said
Yeah,
they
like,
did
nigga,
that.
you finna what?
He said they did that.
Like, so it's really hard for, like, it's about the plan. My kid has to come back and give me a plan. Like, if you say you finna sell toenails, what's the plan? Oh, well, see, it's a market for this and this, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
All right. I might think that it's horrible, but they got a plan.
They got a plan.
Because now we seeing these niggas getting paid for reviewing toys and shit, and Casanet and them just streaming what they do on a daily basis and making millions. So it's hard for us to say what would and won't work.
And black women don't be having pinky toenails. So
I don't know what that means, but okay.
All I'm saying is,
Because I don't have that either.
Yeah, my shit been a little ugly for the longest.
I don't have it either. So okay, my boy.
like,
it's a market out there. For it.
Speaking of this, I was on a podcast. It was a while ago, but I didn't even realize that it was out until somebody called me and told me. But shout out to what's my man name? Scott. Scott Hillman. I was on the That's My Dad project. It's a project that they've been doing. It's a few different podcasters that's in a project that go around expressing just what it's like to be a dad. They got different topics and things like that. I'm gonna post it this week because I didn't get a chance to really like share it because I didn't know it was out. So I'm gonna share it. But we were talking about, just like, you know, Todd mentioned about the idea of no blueprint to it. That kind of came up in the conversation when I was talking to him about, like, there really is no right or wrong way to do this. Like we talk about on here, we know people who were raised in the church and turned out to be killers and stuff.
Right.
So it really is no right or wrong way to do this. There's no blueprint to say that this is the right way to work. Half the time you don't know if you're doing the right shit or not, because you're only doing it off of what you've been exposed to, what you've read, or things that you wish you would have known. You might get it to them. And sometimes with Jordan especially, I tell her, like, hey, I'm going to be honest, I never did this shit. I wish I would have did it.
Right.
So I'm telling you something that I think is a good idea that I wasn't privy to do. So I don't know.
But my boy, how bad of a kid you would? My boy said he left. How many times y'all boys got left or kicked out the house? My boy said 3 times he got out of there.
But he was bad.
But
he said.
He went back home.
Which
3
means
times.
you left 3 times.
Yeah, nigga, how else you gonna be skinny P?
You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Skinny P,
how many
nigga.
times y'all boy got kicked out the house or left the house?
I ain't never got kicked out the house, but I mean, I left.
I ain't
went
never
back.
left either.
I left the house for about
ain't
6 hours.
I ain't never
one
did
time.
either. I ain't even lie.
I just went to my grandma's house and came back.
I ain't get kicked out though. It's just she had rules, like y'all said. She had rules, and she always told me, until you get your own shit, you gonna do it like this. And I said, well, shit, I got a job. I'm finna get the fuck on.
Oh, you got the smell of yourself.
Yeah.
When out that bitch said, damn, I ain't got no money.
That happened.
Came
Found out
back,
what shit smell like.
I came
Really?
back, and then she had rules like I was 10th grade paying $125 a week to be able to live there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I graduated, yeah, she gave me all
That's
the
tough,
money.
that
I
Yeah,
had
that was your whole check. I'm
tough.
glad to get about $100
I
a
ain't even
week.
gonna lie, fool.
But when
I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing.
She gave me all that money back, so I graduated with bands in my pocket. You feel me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She was putting it up for
Putting
you.
that shit
Yeah,
up.
like I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. One, it gets a kid accustomed to paying something on time. Cause like when you get out, like that's one thing that you got to get prepared for. I'm keep trying to get Jordan ready for that. Like the world tough, so like nigga, you got to pay this bill on time. And if you don't, she turned in an assignment late for class, and it was penalized. And I was telling her like that's the world. When you pay a bill late, they add extra sauce on top of that bitch.
Right.
So you do get kind of accustomed to kind of paying bills, you know, on a residual. So
I'm glad we here. Something happened this week, and it's no secret. My dad and the life he led. You ain't got to get into it, but nonetheless, he was there, but he wasn't there because he was fighting his own demons. It's no secret that my brother and my dad never really, you know, they had a tumultuous relationship because my brother got caught doing some shit he wasn't supposed to be doing. Go to the, you know, youth center or whatever. My dad shows up pretty much like, you ain't gonna be shit. You ain't gonna ever, you know what I'm saying? My brother carried that shit for a year. My brother's like 50 something now, 51 or 52 now. My dad told my brother recently that he was like he said he was more than the man that he's ever been. My dad told my brother that, and again, like they ain't never had like since that day
That makeup conversation.
and my brother had this deep disdain, like hatred for my dad. I asked my brother recently, like, what did that do to you? Because again, since that day when he got locked up, they ain't been rocking with each other. But for my dad to understand, like, okay, I've been dealing with this shit, and to tell his son that, you know, I asked my brother, I was like, man, what did that do to you? He was like, I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit meant the world to me. At 52. As a father, dog, there's no way you hear some shit like that, as you know what I'm saying, like you that don't do something to you. That shows you how important this role is we have, dog.
Yeah.
Like
And
real talk.
And how it could be something
Man,
as
like
big or as small as that.
I'm telling you, man, it's been 40 plus years this shit has happened. And that man told him that shit. He was like, man, I ain't gonna even lie. That shit did something to me.
and that just show you too how powerful your words.
Right. And
Shit, your words and the way you speak, the way you care, like it might be small to you, but they multiply.
And they
that
multiplied it, man. And I him telling me that story, him telling me that my dad did that, I now understand what the girl had been saying. Like you can apply that shit to your stuff now. Now, granted, I'll talk to you, but more than anything, is you'll have to initiate the conversation with me most times because I'm just like I just be chilling.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
That's 98% of the time with me too.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? But
Huh?
to hear that,
Off to the smallest.
I understand what words mean. I truly understand now that words matter. I get it now because I try my hardest to just make sure that I compliment it. I try all of that. Hearing that and understanding what it did to somebody all of these years later, I get it. So unfortunately, it took me a while to get to it. Even though I got daughters and I tell them often how smart, how enough they are. I tell them that all the time. But to other people that, be like, hey, you ain't tell me I smell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. They need that too. So it's just kind of like, okay, that puts it in my face. So yeah, that shit, like it did something to me to hear that because I knew the relationship. So when he did that, I was like, man, like this is a very important role. So if you out there, man, and you got any shit with your dad, man, like have a conversation.
And it's one of them small things for me too. Like G-Boss actually does that matter or something of that nature. And one of the things that I remember the most is like my kid was 17, 18 years old. She was like, "You taught me how to tie my shoes," and I didn't even remember that I was the one that did it. It'd be
that shit crazy, ain't it?
So yeah, it matters. And when you hear it later and you don't even realize that you did it, but I also be trying to think about maybe some of the stuff that I didn't say enough because I feel like I don't say enough. So I feel like sometimes the stuff that I won't say enough. How does that affect me?
I be big on that. Like, I always feel like, damn, I ain't doing enough. Especially with this prep for this college shit. It's like you always think like, damn, what scholarship I need to fill out, what I need to do. Like, God damn, I ain't even prepare her for this. Like, this nigga finna fuck up, you know. But it's just a tough ass role, man. And even when you talk to adults, you see a lot of people have like hurt from their childhood, like from something that a parent said. It's hard for me to understand that because I don't care that shit like that. Like I be seeing people like still mad at their mama or their daddy for shit that happened. I don't give a fuck. You know, that shit don't bother me. Like to me that whatever they say ain't what I believe anyway, guys.
Is it
like,
some shit that ever just pop up from like 20 years ago that you remember? Damn, my mama said that. And I should have did this or did that. Every now and then that should have pop up.
Well,
I don't even remember how I remembered that. But
my stuff happened in college though. Like as I was going through like college or even early adulthood, it would be things that my mama taught me when I was young that like popped up, it was better for me to like, oh shit, mama said it was gonna be like this. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It just handle business, you know.
Me and my dad got a lot cooler once I got older, and I could see what he was trying to do. So that made a big difference. Yeah. So now that, you know, full adult, try to talk to him as much as I can and, you know, do stuff with him. So, but as a, you know, kid that think you know everything, like G-Boss said.
I think that's every kid, though.
You 16, you got a job, you got $100 in your pocket. You
I'm
think
good,
you on.
Rich, nigga.
Yeah.
I can get all the rap I want.
Find out.
And that's what I be saying, man. Like I'm telling you, man. That's my greatest accomplishment, man. To surround myself with like-minded fathers or niggas that's taking care of their business. Like I'm telling you, bro, you have no idea how much I brag about that shit. Like I don't have no nigga in my circle, or I don't affiliate myself with nobody in my circle that don't take care of their kids.
I will tell you, Todd. I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Nobody
does. Who? I
That
swear.
don't mean you ain't taking care of your kids.
Right. Even though you don't know who, you're there and you're figuring that shit out, and that's all that matters.
I just watched Cass Money try to take his son out there and play baseball. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing, but he went out there. That man struck out 16 times.
And that shit mean the most to a little one, probably, bro. I'm telling you.
But it was dope watching them do it.
Watching
And that man said, I don't know how to play baseball, but my son will.
Right.
Hey, with Cuz. I be watching sometime with Marcy be out there with the same tools he got. Right. Shit, I feel like she know how to put something together better than me.
But I don't.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. That was good conversation.
Big up to you though, stop.
Music. Benny the Butcher and 38 Special dropped Stabbed and Shot too. Did y'all have a chance to listen to it?
Trust.
What was y'all
The
thought?
deluxe version.
Man, hey, that shit be jamming to me. Yeah, a lot of people might not like that shit, but them boys be be rapping.
Them boys know how to put some words.
Them know how to rap,
repetitively.
fool.
Like when you listen to that shit, like them niggas really do. They really just excellent at rapping.
Hell yeah.
If you like rapping music, or every now and then you need a little break up to listen to some niggas rap, them niggas know how to rap.
Hell yeah.
Ultimate boom bap.
Yeah.
Ultimate, man. So it's traditional New York, but also new age New York, which sounds pretty good, man. So them boys they put words together real well. They ultimate delivery in that New York form, and I like it because we're not getting too much New York right now on the mainstream of things.
Right.
That version.
So, that version. So when I hear that version of it, and not them almost sounding Southern or almost sounding like they're from top of West Virginia, close to Atlanta.
Right.
I like to hear them boys sound like they're from Buffalo, New York,
right.
New York, almost New Jersey, like with the Ransom and with the Reason, which you was talking about. I like hearing people coastal to where they are, like what I've been listening to, and I know I'm going to hear it right now, is Vezo, whatever his name is. He sounds super Detroit, and I like that people sound like where they're from. Because I'm tired of hearing all y'all niggas sounding like the same. Because then I stop listening to it, and then I go to some old shit, to my old T.I. trap music type shit. So
yeah,
super dope.
BG drop freedom of speech.
I wish he sounded like he was from somewhere else. Sorry, man.
I don't know why y'all press play on that.
I got to.
You got to. It's his
BG,
first album. He haven't dropped anything since
Nothing
been out.
has showed y'all that he's good at rapping anymore.
Well, I will say the 1 or 2 songs I did listen to, I like the message that he was relaying when he was talking. I like that because he was like they was trying to hold him back from his free speech and his freedom of speech. And when he was giving his real speech on, nigga, y'all don't even know what I'm going through to even put out music. Nigga, I gotta go through a probation officer to
censor his music and shit.
What I'm doing. So nigga, I don't have no free. I don't have free speech. So for him to even fight to have free speech, I like that about it. And I, you know, whether I like the music or hate the music, I'm gonna press play on it to hear something like that. But he sound like the 99 2000. I ain't gonna lie. The
might have been all he could say.
He the 99 2000. Bling bling. He the 99 2000 for sure. Him. He got Birdman on there rapping. Who sound like he was the sleepy man on the stage, like when they left him. He sound like that. But I commend him for doing what he's doing, and I like that he has the opportunity to do so.
Yeah.
But it's time to evolve now, my boy. It's his first album being out of jail, so I expect it to sound like jail, nigga. I expect that nigga to sound like 1999. But I want him to get out here, live life, stay involved, get into that shit, and come.
Yeah, I'm gonna be anxious to listen to the next one.
Yeah.
Let him get a few more months.
Different production.
Yeah, get a few more bags.
Get with some of these Detroit niggas.
Yeah, go do more shows, stuff like that.
So, do you think him linking up with some more people? I'm gonna be honest. I think it was the production more than anything with this album because he didn't have
everything.
a whole
it was
lot
the production, it was the delivery,
the rap.
He didn't have a whole lot of that.
Well,
manic type beating on his.
Another one of the things I heard he said on there was, "Niggas are asking me, are you still cool with Birdman? Are you still with Birdman? You still with Cash Money?" I heard that on there, and to me it makes sense that he is, because if not, then who he's gonna be with right now to come out and just to get out?
Nobody. But
and we learned how nowadays how that.
But
shit
also,
goes.
I mean, he probably can't afford Manny. Or if he want to do it, like his budget ain't that, and Manny not in the house anymore.
I think that somebody who's willing to work with BG is willing to work with him off the strength. I think that if you really want to get down, dig deep, and get there with
hopefully,
whether it's Manny, whether it's one of these newer producers, whether it's the older producers, KL's, whoever. You
hopefully, I would love a Hot Boys album.
I wouldn't.
But you don't think people would? Well, I don't know. You don't think people would just want to work with him though?
I do.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, I do. Well, he told you can't get right.
No,
he looked dead at that nigga. Didn't nigga?
I'm sorry.
You don't think nobody would just want to work with him?
I mean, maybe not. I don't know. Not for a whole album. I don't know. I don't know what their relationship is. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas weird.
When I was listening, I was thinking, I would love to hear him with the nigga who I was telling y'all about when I came on and listened to
the little dude from New Orleans.
The AK, the little cat AK who I told y'all he sounded like BG. He sounded like Juvie. He sounded like Wayne. And he had all of those songs. And he had some real good production at doing it. I want to hear him get with the niggas at the core of New Orleans who good at rapping, because there's still a lot of them. I want to hear him get with them.
Every time I come out of here, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to listen to that nigga who told me to listen to it. And I forget.
Yeah.
AK Fire.
I don't know. I can't ever remember his name until you come back in here and bring it back up again. Huda already mentioned it, but Icewear Vizo dropped Undefeated EP.
Pretty good.
Anybody had a chance to listen to it?
That's all I listened to.
I didn't have a chance to listen to that one.
He jamming.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, that shit jamming. It's good music. Them Detroit niggas putting out good music right now.
Yeah.
Him, he got Big Sean on that bitch. So it really reminds me of a Big Sean. Babyface Ray is mainly of the realm of where I'll put him at.
Gotcha.
But that shit sounds
It's
good,
Detroit.
Mm-hmm. And I'm the more and more I listen, the more and more I like that small. Now it's getting a little bit better, but that slightly offbeat rap
Gotcha.
of what they do.
Okay.
But they becoming more on beat now, which it still sounds good. So.
Yeah, shout out him.
Do y'all think Memphis rap has went down? Because
Hell
it was
no.
at its height?
Not with Big Glow at the front and that shit. My bad. Who? She running that shit right now.
But they had about 8 niggas at a moment.
Yeah, he should be. Ain't he finna drop?
Yeah, but I just can't never listen.
I'm gonna be with Can't Get Right. I'm gonna say yes because I'm not listening to Big Lo like that. She's not.
But she carrying that shit.
But I'm saying if that's who you're going to put Memphis on the map, then I'm gonna say Memphis not on the map like what we expect.
Yeah, you can't say
like
Yo
the
Gotti and all.
Gottis,
Yeah.
So she.
But he on his boss shit right now. You can tell.
Right.
I don't think he.
But it's shit
really
that y'all
been
ain't gonna listen to. Like y'all ain't gonna listen to Big 30.
I will, and I
Hey,
will still say
Boogie,
that.
Boogie from now.
I like Big
Ain't
30.
from
Big Boogie.
I mean, I don't listen to
he
it that
got-
much,
he got
but
2 songs.
I mean, I like.
Nah, he kind of been hot.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. The thing that y'all gonna criticize Memphis about, y'all not gonna listen to it.
Well, I like Memphis music, but what I'm saying is it's not on the map like it's on the map like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's still cool. It's cool. It's good music. It's good. But are they running
Gangsta
the game?
shit is what you're
Are
asking
they
for.
running the game? Like
I don't
Memphis,
know who running the game right now.
But Memphis was running that bit for a little.
They was
second.
hot as fish grease.
So they
about
not
two,
fat.
3
Not saying
years
it's
ago.
bad.
Speaking of, they about to get Shiesty back. He halfway house be out in about 30 days.
Big brother. So we're gonna see. He's still young enough to keep up with the game. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. But can he bring it to a point to where, as we're saying that Memphis is not a front runner of music again?
I think because of his style and the way he rap, he'll be fine. And he's still, like you said, young enough. And he wasn't gone long enough to be like,
Yeah.
12
years
even
like
even the
BG.
one he dropped through the phone, his rap, I mean, it was off beat because it was probably through the phone. But the rap itself was way louder than some of the shit he dropped before he left.
I will say Tory Lanez made it hard for you niggas who've been in jail to come home and make music or to be in jail and make
Boy,
music.
they got a studio
That
in there.
nigga shit sound good. So y'all boys
Yeah,
better
they
come
gotta
with
have
it.
a studio in there.
Yeah, he need to get a recipe on how he did it. Did y'all see Kanye? He said this week that he don't like.
Do you say something about currency?
Oh yeah, Currency. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Currency dropped. What was it?
Never catch us.
Yeah, Never Catch Us.
That shit was slamming to me. I like that shit.
Every last
Shit was
bit of
dope.
it.
Huh?
Every last bit of it.
Probably about 3 or 4 skips on it, but I mean, 3 or 4 skips still make a solid album to me. This is solid. I mean, him and Hair Fraud is what you would expect.
I know it's good music. I got to get in a position to where I'm ready to chill and listen to it.
And that's what it
For
is.
For right now, I've been on
That's exactly what it
the
is.
Vizo Veza, whatever his name is, type of higher tempo type music. You know what I'm saying? To really listen to. But
That is exactly what it is.
It is
Chill.
Sunday, so I might go home and put it on and look at the fucking
Nice day
selection show.
outside. You know what I'm saying? Turn that shit on. Do what you do.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to catch it. I meant to had listened to it before we got here, but it was too much shit going on. I ain't get around to it. Did y'all see Kanye say that he don't like Kendrick music? Said that he rap good, but I didn't need to hear him on that Playboy Cardi album.
Nobody wants to hear you anymore. Shut up.
Nobody did. Both things can be true. So
No, I just I don't care for a nigga that's wearing swastika shirts and shit. I like shut up.
Yeah, his
oh no,
You're doing
no,
that shit for the attention.
no, I don't want to hear. Kanye. No, I don't want to hear
Finally have
Kanye.
arrived.
I don't want to hear Kanye talk, and them verses on that Cardi album was trash.
Well,
for Kendrick.
Well, I
should
won't say it's trash. I will say it matched the exact mood. To me, it matched the mood. Like, it's not like Cardi came on there with the album, the verse of the year, and then Kendrick fell off. Kendrick came on there and matched that nigga energy to his song, in my opinion.
I think Kendrick
it
said,
matched.
"Your shit not good, so I'm not finna give you no good verses."
But
That would
should
be
Ken-
perfect,
but
'cause
should
that shit is
Kendrick-
not good.
But should Kendrick is Kendrick. So should his shit match him?
In certain instances, yes.
Yeah.
Nah, because like
And
when
that-
Wayne features on somebody's shit, he
He
tries to
destroys that.
knock they goddamn shit loose.
Well, that's fine, and I still think that he killed him on the verse.
Okay.
Like, his verse was
I was
way
just
better,
asking.
but it still matched the badness of the song.
Gotcha.
So Kendrick's
song
verse
bad,
was-
so basically nothing Kendrick could have
Turn
done.
in some bullshit. Got the
Kendrick's
song
verse,
bullshit.
Kendrick's verse was better than Cardi's verse, but
For sure.
the song itself was ass. So whatever. So I think it just matched the ass. It was ass matching.
What was interesting?
Hey.
Kendrick did the damn creative director for the whole album.
That's probably just a
Which
little bit
sounds
more
okay.
change.
Like, I ain't mad at that because that sound to me, when I hear that song, that reminds me of Kendrick being a crackhead on a 50 Cent TV show and how he
My
act.
nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga.
That's what it reminded me of. You know exactly. And that's what it gave me the version of what it was. So it matched the vibe and it matched what Cardi is. So I don't expect him to produce a Cardi album trying to sound like Wayne. I want him to sound like Cardi and be weird and trash like he is.
He did
Yeah,
that.
that nigga album is god awful.
He did that.
He mashed the trash.
That
Man.
nigga shit is god
I'm gonna
awful.
make you sound like
Hey.
exquisite trash.
They know how to make a bad album now. That's something they good at now.
I didn't expect that album or that song to come out and be.
But like Kendrick is, and you know I'm not the biggest Kendrick fan, but Kendrick is at that almost Andre 3K status on features. You be expecting some immaculate.
That's what I was going into.
You know what I'm saying? Like Andre 3K went on Walk It Out and just went crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem with the run that Kendrick just put together. Everybody's gonna it's gonna be hard.
Right.
You're not gonna be able to drop anything subpar mediocre right now.
Right.
Yeah, he back down.
And I don't see this Cardi song as a Walk It Out. I feel like if we get a Walk It Out and Kendrick gets on there, I feel like he'll go crazy.
I'm with Huda though.
Because it would be a good song. So, I mean, not really. I mean, it was a popular song, don't get me wrong. But Andre 3K went on there and did something different. Like he did on Kanye shit.
Right. But Walk It Out would have been fire or was fire no matter what.
It was a smash.
And so what I'm saying is the name of this Cardi song or this Cardi song without Kendrick, with or without him, what's the name of it? What is it going to be? We all think nothing.
Nothing.
Some unplayable shit.
I keep saying everything Kendrick get on a drop, they're gonna expect
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
If you want to be great, you got to be great.
It's just I've been expecting that since before the beef and shit, and yeah, this one just wasn't up to.
Dang man, I'm just.
I got a question.
I don't
Is
think
there-
you could put anybody on that nigga album
And make it better.
That shit was just bad. Okay,
Put
that
Wayne
shit
on
was
there.
just
But
Future?
don't.
awful.
Ain't Future on that too?
But don't give him the verse. Future don't count in that list of like
But it
people
don't.
like
Them
that.
kind
But it
of
don't
MC.
sound good either. What
Yeah.
you mean?
Okay, but I don't mind that from Future.
I don't agree with that because I think that Future jumps on songs and it makes them sound amazing.
Like what?
Shit, what ain't he jumped on and made it sound amazing?
Don't make me do that, man. Come on now, like just come on. Don't
Ain't
do
one he
that.
ain't done that.
Future get on it.
Give me a feature.
Nothing
I know why he ain't gonna make when he say don't make me do that. I know why he ain't gonna be able to do that.
because I can't do it.
Yeah, because you can't.
Because it's so much.
But he has jumped on a lot of shit and made that shit live and better.
Cool.
A lot of Weeknd songs, a lot of Rick Ross songs, a lot of.
Not saying he
songs.
bad on them, but it ain't like those exceptional.
So I got a
verses.
question: does Andre 3K have a bad verse to you, or anybody?
Andre 3K doesn't. Are you talking about features or?
Just that's mainly what he's on, because shit, that's mainly what he's on. Just
Well,
yeah, 'cause we talking
no,
about
hell no, not features
talking
in the
about features.
past. In the
Yeah,
past
that
10
nigga got some
years.
badass verses. Badass songs that suck.
Features.
Some of
in-
that shit on
That's all I
Idlewild
just
and
want him-
Love Below.
I just want
and-
him to agree.
You know
with
how
that,
long
man.
ago that was? I said in the past 10
He
years,
only
features.
have he only have 6 since then. So
And they all been fire.
man, that ain't a fair assessment.
Andre stats versus.
I relax over there, man. Push the button. Goddamn it. Fuck around with you.
Goddamn button.
Yeah, let me produce this.
Go ahead.
That nigga had the best verse on Kanye's whole album.
Donda?
Yeah.
That, I mean, I wouldn't know because I ain't heard Kanye whole.
But that's
Donda
not what
album.
his question. His question was, has he ever had a bad verse? It's not. Is he not a good rapper?
No. I moved the goalpost and I
Then don't,
said
nigga.
features in the last 10 years. Yes, every rapper has a bad verse.
So
or
thank,
bad
you, thank you
verses.
for finally saying that,
Yes.
which you never said. But go ahead.
Well, in the last 10 years, the nigga ain't dropped a lot of music.
8 verses.
The nigga got
That's why I can say it.
which brings me to my point. Thank you, Des. I have it right here. I would have never thought this, but they did according to the two hip hop little shit. They said that Andre 3K versus Biggie. Biggie got more verses.
I wish
and
you would've posed
feature
it as a
verses
question.
than Andre 3000.
I wish you would have posed it as a
I
question.
was, but I
know
sent
he
it to
wasn't
y'all.
gonna know. He
I
wasn't. He
sent
still
it.
wasn't gonna know. He
saw it.
still looked
Oh, you
surprised.
sent
Look at him. You look
No, I
surprised.
seen it.
He still looks surprised.
That wasn't better.
And it's a lot to a little. Like I think
That man got the same
it's like
amount of verses.
141 career total verses
Like
for
138
Biggie.
or some shit.
And
Same-
I'm about to tell you, if you ain't got to guess. It was 112.
The same amount of verses as a man who died when we was kids
In 96, 97.
97. Was.
Okay, y'all probably think Biggie is a better rapper than Andre.
That ain't the argument. But I mean, I ain't mad at somebody who argues it because I'm sure there's some people who argue it.
I mean, Biggie put out a lot of shit in a small amount of time. All of it wasn't good. Some of it was amazing.
He got
Awesome.
3 albums.
Three albums.
That were great.
How many?
One of those albums really don't count. That
I don't like
album.
to argue against Andre because I think he's amazing.
What?
I think he's top.
Ready
tier.
to Die? That's the double album.
What was his last album?
Ready to Die.
Ready to Die.
Yeah.
Wasn't that good?
Huh?
Can't beat no out.
Hey man, that look, and that
Wait,
way you
wait.
just said that sounds like you just saying that. Like
Go-
you didn't
go-
even know
and
that
pull
was the
up
last
Ready to
album.
Die.
And don't count Outkast, nigga. Count.
Pull the album.
Andre
that-
3000
Life After
album.
Death.
Andre
That's what I
doesn't
mean.
have a single album.
Okay, so leave Big alone. Then,
So
I think.
that's I was wrong. Ready to Die was the first. Life After Death was the double album. That's the one you said is not good?
Yes.
I see. Once again, I think
Right
he's
here,
just talking
in
because
1997.
he was ready to agree that Ready to Die was the worst.
I didn't know
album
the
ever.
names of it, but I said the last one.
Life After.
I just took his word for it.
Ain't that what? Spit your game, talk your shit, all of that on there.
And a lot of other not good stuff.
Going back to
Sky's the
Cali.
Limit. Ooh, yeah.
Hypnotized.
10 Crack Commandments.
No, 10 Crack Commandments wasn't know that, was it?
Yes,
I thought that was
Click on Life After Death, Dad.
We don't have to think about it.
That's definitely
We
on
don't have to be
there.
wrong on S. We ain't gotta
Now,
be wrong
that's
on
probably my favorite Biggie song. So, I
Nigga, that
mean,
shit
if
is
I'm
number
mistaken, I'm mistaken.
17, 16 or 17 on there.
10 Crack, yeah.
Boy,
That's one of my favorite Biggie
Sky's
songs.
the limit on that bitch.
This guy.
You nobody till somebody kill you.
story to tell.
Hypnotized.
What song when he was talking about
I got a story to tell. You talking about when
Anthony Mason?
New York Knicks playing niggas.
yeah.
That's on the album too.
Okay.
I'm fucking you tonight with. Ooh, man. Yeah.
It's not better. It's not better than
Idlewild head ass.
that's a soundtrack.
and
That
I'm
don't
a
count.
Cass fan.
But
dude.
that's his album.
That's his album.
It's not better.
That's all he got.
Biggie first 3 albums is not better than Outkast's first 3 albums.
I'm saying Outkast.
Yeah,
I have to.
Well, you can't. They're comparing them on verses, MC to MC. So you
All
gotta
right.
compare
All right,
his solo albums.
All right, so MC to MC, pull up Biggie features. And let's pull up Andre 3K features.
I think that's gonna be hard to do.
Andre 3K
I think
features
that,
gonna win.
I don't think that that's not gonna be a comparable comparison. Only because he stopped making music so long ago. So yes, Andre 3K probably gonna have liver features
because
now.
he got one from 2 years ago on a Jay-Z album or some shit.
Yes.
That ain't fair.
So how do you compare the two then? If I can't compare Outkast and I can't compare their features,
I mean, you can compare them on who the better rapper, and you can compare them on who had the. This was just comparing how many verses. I just never would have thought that Biggie had more verses than Andre 3K. That's all I was comparing it when I brought this story up. Like that's kind of crazy.
Just volume alone.
oh well, I mean,
But
can't
but
compare
you
their
started
numbers to
comparing
But you
them as
said-
rappers. So.
Right.
Nigga had the flute album. What y'all talking about?
All right. So having said that, nigga,
Nigga.
Andre 3K, Big. Who y'all got?
3K.
3K.
A more active 3K. I want Biggie activeness, but I want an active 3K if I'm gonna pick 3K because I like 3K and his music as well and it's great. But nigga, you get I don't want no flute, nigga.
That's true.
Better rapper, Todd.
But Biggie talking about fucking sucking daddy dicks and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3,000.
He did. I didn't get no. That's his word.
I'm gonna go 3,000, 3 stacks.
He said it.
So why was we arguing if everybody picking 3K?
Well, we are arguing because it should
You
be
literally
it should not
said-
even be close that Biggie
Nope.
has more fucking verses. It shouldn't be close, fool. It shouldn't be nowhere near close. That man died 20 years ago, 30 years ago. I don't
Hey.
want to be
Hey.
insensitive.
Hey,
Then
Come on,
you
man.
said,
hey, Puff put niggas to work.
Whatever. I ain't gonna go there. But I feel you.
March Madness is upon us.
See what happened when you put a nigga on the spot?
Right.
I blame you.
Well, he been doing it the whole episode. March Madness is upon us. Got some dope games to look at. Watch the SEC. Any of y'all caught into the games? The SEC, ACC games, any of them?
yeah, man. Them man. That SEC tournament was must see TV. The whole goddamn tournament for real. ACC they been kind of down this year. You only got 3 or 4 teams out the ACC that's really been hooping.
Buttigieg got hurt too.
Cooper Flag, yeah, but and that was smart for him to not let him play. Think about the long term.
And they still won the
Everything
championship.
X-rays came back negative, so he's good for the tournament. But they were playing North Carolina, which they had already beat 2 times already. So just let him sit and rest
Still
and wait
kick
for the
they
tournament.
ass.
Right?
Man, get
fucking lane
get
violation.
Hubert Davis ass the fuck out of there.
They just extended him, I think.
They did. Let
So,
him go
yeah.
home to his proud wife.
Do you blame do you blame him for what that kid did on that lane violation? Is that a Hubert Davis issue or a undisciplined in general kid noise basketball issue?
If the kid is undisciplined, isn't that a coach issue?
Well, I don't know if the kid's undisciplined, but I'm just saying that sometimes kids fuck up and it's their fault that
They fuck up.
happened.
That's that kid fault.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. And but he might be the most disciplined kid in the world, but if he made that mistake, he made that mistake.
Yeah, he did. And mistakes happen.
Cause I don't know the kid, and I don't mean to put an undisciplined kid on him, so I don't want to. I'll separate it.
I'm just
That
gonna put.
decision right there was by that kid.
I'm just gonna put everything on Hubert Davis.
Because you want him
That's
gone.
my point.
Yeah, I want him gone. Faster than her.
Well, you gotta wait now.
Yeah. The girls tournament. Looking forward to that because I want to say the top 10 teams, like they're loaded. Texas, USC, South Carolina, of course, UConn, and they're back.
You better
Like-
mention LSU in there, right? I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
they
asking.
ain't the same LSU.
But are they in the
Notre
top 10?
Dame. I think they like right outside the top 10 if they're not in the top 10. But like the women's basketball tournament gonna be jammed, and it's gonna be
in
here.
Birmingham.
Yeah,
Let me
I
know.
think the first 2 rounds gonna be here,
You know,
so it's gonna be dope.
You working in it?
Yeah, I said I would. We come back from spring
That
break.
must be
on the
nice. You
20th.
say I said I would.
No, you going?
I mean, I ain't got to if I want to. Fuck.
What?
I might-
Niggas
I
who
might
travel
come
for
to y'all
spring
building.
break got money. Where you going?
I might come to you.
Oh, we gonna take the girls to the beach. We ain't going nowhere for real.
Shit, nigga, the
That's
beach
not
costs.
for real,
Fuck wrong
nigga.
with you? Shit, $800 a day out there.
To look at the water.
And then you got when you going for spring break, you got to go for a couple of days.
But I got
got cake.
I got people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know people who know
Yeah,
people.
know people. You know
Let
what
me
I'm
see if
saying?
that shit work because I need to know people too.
But yeah, like as you can see, it's up there. Like them niggas, they hooping.
Yeah, LSU 10.
They 10. I want to say if they,
player.
but
Yeah, UCLA up there. I ain't seen them hoop.
Yeah, they
yeah,
beat USC
man,
in the
they
championship game, right?
beat their ass.
I thought the Sweet 16 and Elite 8 was here.
No, it's the first 2 rounds,
Okay.
28
okay.
and 27.
And that's one thing you and no knock. You can definitely tell that the games are getting more competitive
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it used to always be like
1 or 2 teams.
somebody was gonna be undefeated up that hood, but everybody got lost.
Yeah,
like
multiple.
And who knew UCLA was one, which is crazy. I would've
Yeah,
thought that South
they beat
Carolina-
the hell out of South
possibly
Carolina when they
UConn.
played them. I think.
What is
No, I mean USC. I mean, I'm sorry. I ain't even mean South.
Oh, that's
I
gonna
mean
be a
South
great
California.
tournament.
Yeah,
who
that's
I
gonna be a
mean.
great
When's selection
tournament.
day? This
for
Sunday?
women today.
I
Yeah.
thought that nigga said
Well, both today,
election
to
day.
be honest.
Yeah, I was election day.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's in November. Ain't
what
it?
ranking is
Selection Sunday. Oh,
what ranking
Today.
is USC?
3, 4. Wait,
4,
yeah, they're 4.
28 and 3.
Southern California.
Okay.
They got Southern
Okay.
Cal.
Southern Cal.
Where's
Where you at?
USC?
That long ass word. Southern
Who
Cal.
is Southern? Who is Southern Cal?
I ain't never heard of them.
I ain't want that. Yeah, I was looking for 3 letters. Shit.
Yeah, that's a 2A school.
Who y'all like going into the men's tournament?
I like Florida. I'm sorry, I hadn't seen much. I will be. I'm guilty. I had not watched enough of basketball compared to what we usually watch. Usually, a nigga will pick it
This
up in
usually the
February.
time,
I usually pick it up in February after the Super Bowl, but I will say I hadn't watched any until like the last 2-3 days.
That's
and what
understandable.
I've seen from Florida, I really like.
Florida look really
Them
good.
nigga gonna lose first round to
St.
goddamn
John, and they might.
Elion.
They might. Elon is Elon, so they might.
Yeah, there you go.
Dummy.
I like UConn because they're the defending champs, but I don't think they look as good as
They're
they
not the
should
same
look to
UConn
be
this
the
year.
third defending champs again. I like St. John's. It's a select.
I like basketball.
If,
Men's basketball has had parity in it every year too.
For sure.
Got UNLV and shit, and people like what was San Diego State a couple years ago getting back in there.
But one of the best players in control I've seen is Florida. So I'm going with Florida. me personally.
If Duke is healthy, they gonna be a motherfucker.
Don't seem like they will be, and that sucks for them.
And see, that's the thing.
It does.
It's-
Bama if they guards play good. What's the little chubby guard and Phylon?
Bama?
If
Sears.
they
And a little chubby.
Tomorrow.
yeah, Sears and
He don't
Phylon.
seem he chubby.
He not like he don't have a basketball build.
But yeah.
He
get
remind
what
me.
you're
He
saying.
remind me of Brunson.
He could just hoop.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's
Remind me of
exactly
Brunson.
what he
Yeah.
like.
He
Frame
just
and
can hoop.
everything.
They both had terrible games yesterday.
Yeah,
and
they
that's when they
did.
lost to Florida.
Bama did as a whole.
Yeah.
So maybe that was good. Like Tom was
So-
saying, he
so-
said Bama and Auburn. So
They can get hot, but with this tournament, it's somebody that's always gonna get hot that you ain't
and
never
that
heard
is
of.
exactly
Florida
why
Gulf
I'm
Coast.
going Florida.
South Oklahoma
Bradley.
State.
I'm going with Florida exactly in that because they have four. What the seed they were 2 seed.
Florida.
Yeah.
In the tournament, yeah.
So there was a 2 seed, which means they'll probably be when you look at the tournament.
They're gonna be
they'll
number
probably
1
be
seed.
You think they're gonna be 1 seed?
For sure. They won the
You don't
SEC.
think- But you don't think that still they'll put Alabama or Auburn in there over them, even though they won the championship?
No. Auburn wants the Auburn didn't win the SEC. Florida did. So Florida's gonna get a number 1 seed. Houston.
Well, I'm
probably
saying
get a
who
number
won the
1
regular
seed.
season?
Auburn.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I think that sometimes compare, and I think that still overall, some people still put
Don't it be
Auburn.
who won the
Not
chip?
always. Not always. It just sometimes it's going. This was it's going to be a little weird, a little different, a little closer because they still really the same goddamn, and it's going to be. I still would think that Auburn is still kind of above them a little bit.
I think Auburn get the number 1 seed, but I think Florida.
It's
does
close,
too.
but it's real. I don't think they both do.
Duke, Florida.
They got the same record, and
Duke,
then they
Florida,
just won the
Houston.
championship. Florida.
Yeah. Florida, Duke, Houston, and maybe Michigan State.
The only thing is they might send Florida, have them stay in the South, and send Auburn somewhere else.
Maybe because they are also saying that the SEC might get about 14 schools.
them niggas gonna have teams.
Man, them
in that
niggas, we've been talking about them since
all season.
Remember them niggas were
Go
like
to the
14 and
SEC.
won all of them.
Hell
Go to
yeah.
the SEC, please, Des, and let's see the standings.
They gonna have at least 11 teams in the tournament.
Now 13, 14.
They're saying 14, which is a crazy number.
That's a
Because Scott
crazy
said,
ass number,
the
boy.
ACC, which is normally pretty good,
Right,
shit,
that's why I said
Because
they
they
down.
only got
about
16 teams, don't it?
But they only got 4 that's really
That's
okay.
4 teams that's hooping for real.
G-Balls pull up Brian in Vermont.
Man.
Let me scroll.
The South Equator Conference. That nigga pull up the whole Southern Equator. What the what?
Southeastern Conference.
There you go, right there. Southeastern.
He still pull up
Look at that
South-
shit,
some
fool.
fucking- Auburn, Florida, Bama, Tennessee, A&M,
Missouri,
Kentucky, Missouri, Ole Miss,
Ole
Mississippi
Miss.
State. All the way down to the 20-12 Georgia Bulldogs. So yeah, even it's possible to Arkansas because they're talking about Boogie Flan coming back for Arkansas. So it's even possible that they might get in there, which is crazy.
Man, look at Oklahoma, 2013.
20 wins supposed to get you in.
It's supposed to.
Man, them niggas been
Them
hooping
niggas
in
deep,
the
right?
SEC.
I didn't realize Texas fell off like that this year.
But the thing, see, they ain't gonna make it, but they got that point guard, man, that nigga so cold.
For Florida.
For Texas.
Texas.
Oh, okay.
Man, that nigga cold.
And
But
they
he
want to
ain't
see
gonna get
what
the
TV.
NIT tournament, baby. That's what he gonna end up showcasing his skills, man.
They ain't going to go to the NIT, I don't think.
Texas won't. I think they will simply because
If
they don't
take
want the
them,
season
then
to
why
be
not?
over.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sometimes people be thinking they too good for the NIT.
I don't think they
know they
think
not.
Same way in football, people be turning down bowl championships.
I think a lot of times the
bowl
people who
conference.
turn down the NIT be the people who feel like they got robbed for something.
Yeah, and
Like they on the bubble and
Yeah, nigga,
they should have probably got in, so they
you number
think
16
and then they
in the
be
league.
mad.
And you 16 in the league. You shouldn't feel like that. I can't tell you what to feel like, but if you're number 3 from the bottom,
And a lot of
you
people
shouldn't feel
do build momentum off that NIT. If you go in that bitch and do good, then that's good building block for next year.
Hey,
and it's possible. It's possible that it might be a good NIT because from Arkansas down may have to go to the NIT, which I think.
Oh, definitely Arkansas going to the NIC.
hey,
NIT.
I'm gonna be in front of a
because they
TV
talk about them making. They talking
at
about them
6
making.
p.m.
You cannot put them in solely off their coach because the resume ain't there.
Well, not the coach.
If you
They-
put them in, you gonna have to put North Carolina in there. And North Carolina one of the first 4 out.
Well, what I'm saying is like I think
I hope they
Georgia,
don't make it.
Arkansas, Oklahoma are all in that same boat. So I don't think you could go wrong with picking.
That's
one
why I
of
say
them
you
or
put
of
all them niggas that didn't make it in the SEC in the NIT and let them hoop.
Oh yeah.
That'll be a great tournament
It'll
too.
be great to
goddamn.
see
Yeah.
how this gonna go. We'll probably have more information, of course, next week to get ready for our brackets and shit.
No, we gotta do that now.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Thursday.
It's
I
Thursday.
asked y'all when selection. Oh yeah, damn sure. Yeah,
Today.
Today.
So,
yeah, that's what I asked.
Yeah, today. So you gotta have the bracket
Both
by
of them,
Thursday.
the women's
So-
and the
Oh,
men's.
well, y'all get ready for the Dummies bracket. You know, everybody come sign up, get your name in there, and let's get this show on the road.
If you'd have listened last week, you'd have saw Ty try to bring it in last week for the brackets. Get
I
your
don't
bracket
give a
ready.
fuck what happened last week. I see. I told you when I cut that motherfucker off.
We got
Down, man.
8 seconds in.
we got cash gifts, so just like and share, and that's how you get in.
Cash gifts. We got $2 for you, baby.
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Who's stupid?
Dummy.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummies. All you dummies, bring your
dry
motherfucking
dummies.
ass into the goddamn principal's office. For all you people mad at James Spann and all the meteorologists because your particular place didn't get hit by rain or tornadoes, all of y'all are gonna be all dummy because I don't understand what makes y'all so upset that you had to rearrange your plans for safety. Now, had James Spann not said what was going to happen and then all of a sudden some shit hit your house, then you'd be mad. You can't please you motherfuckers.
At all.
And it's just utterly dumb to be upset that you didn't get hit by a fucking tornado. I've been in a tornado. Ain't shit fun about it. Ain't shit cool about it.
Yeah,
It wasn't the most thrilling goddamn time. You didn't know what was going to happen, how it was going to happen. You didn't know what was going on around you. That shit was fucking scary. And to this day, I still have a little PTSD. When that shit come and they show the polygon and they say goddamn your area in it, you be like, fuck. Because that shit is not cool. Yesterday, it was maybe 6 miles north of where I am. Didn't feel it like I did the time before. But to go out and see it, you're still blessed and lucky and fortunate that it wasn't 6 miles south, which would have been your area.
Yep.
Ain't nothing fun about it. Ain't nothing cool about it. And you people are fucking idiots who mad that you had to alter your plans just slightly for safety concerns.
You couldn't go to the
And for
club.
that, y'all are the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Stupid son of
Stupid
bitches.
ass dummy.
I woke up and prayed about that it didn't hit me, and I went to sleep praying about that it didn't hit me. But unfortunately, I did wake up to seeing some photos in my area of what some of my area 2 minutes away looked like. And I didn't want that to be my front yard.
I was supposed to coach, and we just aired on the side of safety, and I wasn't gonna complain about that, cause like Zach was saying, what's the alternative?
So there's the side of safety, you not coaching.
No, we canceled the class.
Don't worry about that. It was a joke, bro.
Any other news or information we forgot to add on or talk about? Again, be mindful this week. We're going to put up the brackets. Get y'all ass in there. Everybody sign up. If you're under the command of my voice, sign up for the Dummies break.
You know, voodoo, don't it?
Yeah.
Voodoo voice, nobody.
I command you to go and sign up.
Right.
At once. Any other news or information we forgot to add on or talk about before we get out of here?
Love your people, love your neighbors, love people in general, man.
Yes, please,
Let's
man.
stop all the divisiveness.
Yes, please. And we talk about this. Get healthy. Try your best to be healthy. I had a classmate, 40-something years old,
Young.
struggling right now, battling, after a stroke, massive stroke, 40 years old.
Damn.
So take care of yourself, man. You never know what's going to happen, when it's going to happen.
Also, we had a classmate who recently passed away.
Oh, yeah.
At a
yeah,
young
yeah.
age, man.
Yeah.
At a young age. So rest in peace to her as well.
Oh yeah.
Very
Rest in peace.
It's sad.
To both.
Every time I've ever saw that young lady, she's been smiling.
Yep.
100% of the time.
Every
Like,
single
it's not
time.
even no question about it. I don't know what it is. She might be, and I never thought about that until now. But she's one of the only persons who I've ever seen 100% of the time I've ever seen.
And she
her
went
smiling.
through cancer, smiling, and
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So rest in peace.
Love on your people. Take care of yourself. And on that note, we'll be back next week like we never left because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Bye.
Cheeto, make sure you come up with the reviews, man. You didn't give us that.
Oh, he did. That's me.
I won. I know I won.
Hold on. I got
that's
you.
what
I
you
got
come in
you.
here for now,
I'm sorry,
huh?
Cheeto. I man, listen.
New dummy of the week is this nigga who don't give us
Episode
the results.
307 champ. Brrr. Real talk. It's a jealousy win. That pair just don't fit my foot good, but it was hoop.
What I had on?
I don't know, nigga. You got to go back and look.
Dummy.
We'll be back.
Tom was so sure he won.